I didn't see you there. Welcome. Hi. Do me a favor. Hit the like button. Let's start off strong. Somebody said going against MLC is haram. I'd like to see you prove it in court. I'd like to see a lot of things getting proven in court this month. Oh boy, welcome to the show. Thank you to all the highest of the rollers now appearing on your screen. And we added Dan G to the list of the super cool, awesome, cool hero club for gifting 50 memberships the other day. That was insane. So we recognize you here just like we recognize everybody, like Harley freaking Quinn gifting a sweet, sweet 10. All these ladies with the colored hair, huh? All these ladies with the colored hair everywhere. Thank you very much, Harley freaking Quinn. We appreciate you. Chad Zamimic says we haven't even started and you're already taking my money. I know! You're going to upset Mike David. Going to make him mad. Stop giving me the money. Riz Juardo. Onionverse to the moon. Love you, Big Sauce. Oh, yeah, what's Bitcoin doing today? Speaking of to the moon, I haven't even looked. What's happening? What's happening with Bitcoins? 119 thou? Not too bad. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. That's what we always say over here, right? Congrats to our EP today. Not Scott. It's not Scott. It's weird because it is not Scott, but saying the EP is not Scott eliminates Scott from all blame. What if that guy's name is Barry? Yeah, I'm just saying it's not Scott. I'm just saying it isn't Scott. Anyway, welcome to the show today. We have a Chad Zumock walk and talk around Florentine's summer home to go over. Amazing. Amazing. Michael Ray Bauer has posted a new video, The Anxiety Files. And he's admitted that he took down the last one, but he's trying to gaslight us why he took it down. Now, we all know, if you've been watching this show, we were watching that video live, and he took it down while we were watching it just to stick it to us. He seems to get, he seems to be over it, and he's going to let us cover him now. So hopefully he doesn't pull this video down, and if he does, hopefully I've covered it. Anyway, that's where it's getting to now. It's getting to the point where we have to record and pull down our enemies' videos because they're feeling too much. And they desperately think that pulling down their content is a way to stop people from going over it. Imagine when you're not live, constantly monitoring the internet to make sure nobody's covering the things you do. Who cares? Cover it. Cover it. Tiff says you paid $9.99 for that mess. I know, but I think I have something that's going to make everybody happy today. I think I have something that's going to make everybody excited. We have a brand new voice, courtesy of Rocco. He worked really hard on this, and the team over at Super Tip has put this together. I think I'm the first show using it, which feels wrong, but I know Cardiff will be availing himself of this voice. I know Rocco, of course, on Tukey Soup and Be Dabbling Live will be using this voice, but we're the first to use it. It is the Chode Zumock voice. Chode Zumock. So we have our regular Chad voice.
I am now more popular than Trump.
Right? We have our regular Chad voice. Thank you, Principled Uncertainty. But we now have Chode I'm excited about this. It's great.
You're not good. Melton, just stop.
Yes. Yes. Chode Zumock.
You're not good. Melton, just stop.
You should just stop. You should just quit.
You're not good. Melton, just stop.
It's gonna be fantastic. I think this one might be up there with the Beggy Monster as my favorite voice. So I'm excited to see what you guys can do with it. And we might even just get rid of the regular Chad voice. Like, why do we even need the Chad voice anymore?
You're not good. Melton, just stop.
Come on. Come on. That's amazing. That's amazing. So thank you to Rocco for working hard to submit enough of a voice sample that we can use that, and being gracious enough to let us use it on our channel as well. Yukon Cussoff, thank you for becoming a new member. And also 5 gifted memberships from Mr. P, who I must iterate is not blocked from my email. He emailed me today just to ask, am I blocked? No. No. But if you want to know what gets you blocked, it's just emailing me to find out if you're blocked. What do you have to say? Fuck off, old man. No, I'm just kidding. We love the Ghost of Mr. P. Misunderstood. Sure. But if you've met him, you gotta love him. Thank you, the Ghost of Mr. P, for supporting the show and putting up with me abusing you on the reg. 5,000 El Camino. Stop with the money. You know this is wrong. I wish we could. You know this is inappropriate. You
just said words. What do they all mean?
You just said words.
What do they all mean? Me and my friends have been too busy bathing off the coast of St. Bart's with spider monkeys for the past 2 weeks. Tripping on acid changed our whole perspective on shit. So I guess you can Daryl. What? Me and my friends have been too busy bathing off the coast of St. Bart's with spider monkeys for the past 2 weeks. Tripping on acid changed our whole perspective on shit. So I guess you can Daryl.
I guess I can Daryl. Should we jump into it before he takes it down? Should we get into it before he pulls it down? Jesus Christ. Here's Bauer. This one's called The Anxiety Files. Right off the bat, I noticed something weird. First of all, of course, we're in a down cycle on him dyeing his hair. We're all gray in the beard. But I noticed that in the light over here, we have like a light brown. It's like he bought the wrong color hair dye or something. This is almost like an orangish rush. Jesus Christ, I'm having a stroke. An orangish rust brown here. It's a totally different color than this. You can almost see the line. Very, very weird. But we look forward to a time when Bauer can afford to get his usual jet black hair dye and get all on the same page, because that's what we're really looking for in our Bauer. Don't adjust your sets. His shirt is on inside out. I don't think this is the first time we've caught him putting on a shirt inside out, which begs the question, is this one of those guys who, like, instead of doing laundry, you turn your underwear inside out and then you flip the front to the back and you're like, I can get 4 days out of this. I can get 4 days.
You're going to like the way you look.
You're going to like the way you look. Let's see what he has to say.
Howdy, folks. First off, I wanted to say I hope this message or video finds you in good blessing.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe the sound dipped? Oh, there we go.
Not everybody knows our struggles, or not everybody has the answer to help each other person deal with their individual struggles. So I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, hope this message finds you in good spirits and happy.
I mean, this shirt is just straight up inside out. It's just straight. Like, I don't even know How unaware of a person do you have to be to not notice this? You know? Like, it's very noticeable. But I digress. What happens to the sound? Are we having audio issues on my end, or is this Bauer's video that's cutting out? Oh, wait, hold on. This is like switching. Okay.
Going through. Hey, but let's be honest, many of you know I struggle with so many different things, just like the lot of you. I'm not saying I'm different or better than anybody or whatever.
I struggle with a lot of things, and I'm not saying I'm better than you, but my struggles are better than your struggles.
Whatever the case may be. But that being said, I wanted to apologize. I got a lot of things going on in my brain. My brain doesn't stop.
I can't. This is one of the drums he beats constantly, is that his brain is overactive. Guys, you don't know what it's like to be me. My brain doesn't stop. I'm constantly thinking about stuff. Look, I don't expect you little people to understand this, but I have a brain, and this brain of mine is just one of these brains that is always like thinking about stuff.
Orangish brown hair is fantastic.
Thank you.
The hardest part of not having is dad. There's no one to come out of the closet to.
Oh, no.
So it creates anxiety and stress on top of my actual health issues as well. And then they all coincide and they fuck me up. And then, it leads to depression, to sickness, and other things. I haven't been able to make a video for about a week now. And I need to, because it's sometimes the only source of income is going live and, hanging out with you amazing people. So all I can do is...
Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, something in the software keeps switching the input to the roadcaster that this video is playing on. It keeps just switching to another input. It's the third time now. Hold on, let me try something. That's weird. It's like automatically doing it.
Don't want to go online when I'm having...
Guys are raising money for a new roadcaster. That's the goal. This one's almost a year old, so we got to get a whole new one. Maybe it is the curse. Maybe it is the curse.
Days and live stream. That's why I call these videos the anxiety files videos. These are the videos that I kind of want to talk about my life and what's going on and kind of release the good and the stress and the anxiety in a video format called the anxiety files.
Got it.
Because when I go live, I want to be as in best of spirits as I can be to give you guys a fun experience, a good time, and the fun, semi-happy Michael Bauer that you guys...
It's almost like he lives with roommates and has to run into the bathroom and hide to do his show. This has the energy of like someone who's shooting a selfie video inside of an airplane restroom. Just this echoey little tiny box. You have a whole house / studio apartment. You actually have a desk with a backdrop that you set up to do streams and videos. Why are you hiding in the bathroom all the time?
Have come to want from me and expect from me, even though I can't always give you that. But you guys deserve it, because you guys are the and gals are the only people that sometimes I really want to go to and hang out with, and you're the best loving, supporting, kind people in my life. And of course, we got the bad ones. And I'm
Oh boy. I feel like I'm coming. No, not like that. He calls me the bad one. I wonder why we can never work it out, Mikey Ray Bauer. I wonder why we can never be friends. I wonder why we can never have any, we can't normalize this relationship. He calls me one of the bad ones.
in my life. And of course, we got the bad ones. And I'm sure they're going to watch this video. Hi, Patrick Melton. Hi. Hopefully this video finds you happy, healthy, and blessed.
I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking, Bauer. I hope you're doing all right, even though every video you tell us you're not. Between your brain and your physical ailments, it causes you stress and depression, which causes more physical ailments. I get it.
With all that you're going through. I'm not here to hate on people. I'm actually here to love. To the best
Then
of
why
my
you just called me a baddie? You just called me one of the bad ones. Why don't we squash it? How come we can't just squash this?
abilities and root for each and every individual to overcome their fears, their barriers, their problems, and have a semi-happy, blessed, filled life. But I have the occasional anger or resentment or evil tendencies.
Evil? Evil? Can you imagine saying I'm occasionally evil?
And yeah, I don't like to promote that day or when I'm feeling that way. And I don't like to go online and critique people's or their videos. It's just, it's not my thing.
No.
But to the others that do it, they call it hate watching. They make fun of everything you do. Anytime you reveal your real life or your housing or your situation or your problems, your issues, they jump on top of you. You're an idiot. You made these wrong choices. Oh, your bathroom's dirty, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, okay. First of all, your bathroom being dirty is easily solvable. No matter what your monetary situation is, you can clean your bathroom. Water is free. I see a towel hanging on that rack, so you have fabric. Clean your bathroom. Clean your bathroom. Nobody made you take us into your toilet and watch you cook tacos over your fucking shitter. Nobody made you show us that. You took us in there and you showed us that. Okay? Again, you have full control over what you put on the internet. And if you think you're going to be able to cook Mexican food over a place your asshole gapes and shoots shit into water, and we're not going to go, what would be a normal reaction to that? All right, this guy's cooking on his toilet. Next.
It's hurtful to see when I do see it.
Yeah, it was hurtful us to watch you cook tacos on your toilet.
I mean, sometimes it's truthful and they think it's comedy, but I don't think it's comedy.
It is.
I think it's dissecting people.
Yes.
For your gain.
Yes. Here's some gain. Here's $1.99 from Ghost to Mr. P. Pat, you think you can raw dog Kayla? Like, do I think I'm physically capable of it? Probably. I'd have to get permission first.
Just another way to grift off me, Melton. I brought you into this verse, and this how you repay me.
Yeah.
I first appeared the day Chad pushed his bro in the path of that Lincoln Town car. Now I show up whenever Chad needs the courage to steal a sandwich from Whole Foods or a credit card. It's me that endures the rogering Swartzen gives our backside in exchange for gigs. Don't worry, Lil Chad. Chode's here to make it better. I'm never far away, bro, Seth.
Okay, so Chode is like the devil on Chad's shoulder. He's responsible for the credit card theft. He's responsible for the rogerings from Swartzen. Got it. Crayon bird. I think too much. My brain doesn't turn off. And my inputs keep switching. I don't even know. I don't think I want to know what that means.
and I just don't like it. So I try not to be around it and try not to engage. But that being said, that's not what we're here to talk about. A lot of people ask me why I deleted my
Here we go. Now we all know, we all remember, if you were watching live, he deleted it live while we were watching, 5 minutes into us watching it. I think this was on my super high stream.
walkie-talkie from about a week or so ago. And, well, I tried out my new, what is it called? The walking stick.
No, it's a selfie stick. A walking stick is what you're going to need in a year or two.
And it only films for like 14 minutes. Then I have to edit and do some other stuff to it. Plus, I can't really see the image. And then, you know, when I'm walking around the neighborhoods and stuff like that, I don't know the YouTube laws with license plates.
He took it down because he doesn't know the YouTube laws with license plates. That's why he took it down. It was all a big misunderstanding.
If they're shown on screen or addresses or stuff like that. So I had to try to do my best to edit out all the license plates when I'm walking and stuff. Plus, I don't want to reveal anything accidentally to harm people. And
If you see a license plate on a car, that could harm somebody. You won't know whose car it is. You won't know where he's at, but that could hurt somebody, and there might be a YouTube law against it.
I don't know. I think I had like major moments of fear and anxiety about, you know, people's privacy as well as my own. So I just removed it.
Yeah, that's why he took it down. He was worried about people's privacy. It had nothing to do with us watching it. That was, again, just a big coincidence, a big misunderstanding. He doesn't know if you're allowed to show addresses on the YouTube because of the laws. Because of the laws. Right, Chode? What are the laws?
My name is Bachadler, you undulating puss pile.
Plus, I also talked about my issues with SAG and AFTRA, how there was some money sent to another person.
Every time he eats a pizza, he be sagging after us.
And that they were going to take it out of my residuals and stuff like that. And that was kind of putting my personal business relationship out there. And I don't know. I don't think it was the right thing to do.
Right.
So all of that went into my head. So
It was up for days. It was up for days. And then we watched it. And within 5 minutes, it got taken down. Got it.
removed the video. And I do that a lot. I get afraid of everything. I try not to mess everything up. So that's why this Anxiety Files is not coming to you with a walkie-talkie version, which I wanted to always do.
Right.
But all those fears, and then now I have to edit constantly. It's really hard enough for me just to walk and talk and try
By the time we get to editing, I don't have any breath left.
not to fall down because I got equilibrium issues,
Jesus.
and eye issues, and
Wait, what? Equilibrium and what issues? What did he say? I have
fall down because I got equilibrium issues and eye issues. And,
eye issues.
you know, it's just fucking tough, man. Sounds so stupid. It's tough for me just to walk and talk and film. You know.
What are you going to do?
But I still get out and do a little bit of exercise, which I haven't been able to do for a few days now.
Why?
Because I'm just going to let y'all know I have
The shits. Do you have...
bubble guts. The bubble guts. The bubble guts rocking to the beat. A heart disease. I think they call it congestive heart failure, where little by little and in time my heart doesn't... Again, I'm really bad with technical terms.
Wrong.
Like, it doesn't beat properly. I have murmurs and rapid off heartbeats and stuff like that. And I got a
AFib.
blockage, so I'm getting an angioplasty with stents or whatever they call it in mid-August that they say will help me feel 50% better with my blood flow and all that other.
He's going in for heart surgery? Hold on, I don't even know much about an angioplasty and stents. I guess they can do that through your thigh, right? Can't they put a stent in through your leg? They travel up and put it in your heart. What's an angioplasty? I don't even know. Do they have to crack his chest open? Because honestly, I don't know if he could survive that. Yeah, they do it through the groin. Ooh. He's got to have surgery in August for his heart. Grew 3 sizes.
Other stuff. I've been on statins and other pharmaceutical medicines, but they really affect me. And long story short, I'm just scared of all of this, sad of all of this. Doing it all alone. Don't really have a partner in crime. Don't really have like somebody I'm living with, a girlfriend, a wifey, stuff like that. So,
You're never going to get one if you just keep calling her a wifey. Yeah, I'm sorry I said thigh, groin. I'm trying to keep this show PG, everybody. PG. Hit the like button. Keep it PG. We say thigh here, not groin.
it gets a little bit lonely.
Pass me that chicken groin.
But hey, my life is where it is due to the decisions I have made.
Right.
They haven't all been correct. And I wish I would have made more money or been able to work harder or better. And I haven't always been this way. And whatever the case may be, it's my life. It's now or never.
I'm worried that when he's having this surgery, he's going to be knocked out. He's going to be under anesthesia. And he's going to see a bigger version of himself hovering over his bed singing,
"These lights will guide me home." But I'm not here to, well, I guess I am here to rant. So I don't know why I was just about to say that nonsense.
I don't have a wifey. Hey, Lady KB. Come on. Come on. It's clear you can't find anybody. How bad could it be? Throw him a bone. How much do we have to pay Lady KB to go on a date with Michael Ray Bauer? He might be your soulmate. He might be a dream. Come on, man. It's not like you got anything going on. I don't see KB all husband up. Poncho Pilot says she's taken. No. Come on. This guy's a celebrity.
I just feel bad when I tell everybody my issues because I think about them.
She said, "How do you know what I can and can't find, bro?" That's true. We know she can find the snack cakes. Hello. Got him. Fat.
Almost all day. And that's why when I do go live or go online, I don't want to keep telling everybody my thoughts. But then I get a lot of love and support sometimes from amazing people. And it makes me feel heard and or seen. So I guess that's why I want to do like these videos, like these anxiety files videos, because it actually does help me in a little way.
One day we're going to make her so mad she quits. That's the goal. Just to try to get her to stop coming back here. I'm kidding. We tease the ones we love. Hit the like button for Lady KB, everybody.
Somebody's there listening and trying to understand. But it hurts me when I, see the people dissect my life or critique me or, do their terms of comedy. at my expense. But again, I am a public figure, so I can't not say that they're not allowed to do it.
That's not true. You can. I found out a couple weeks ago. Turns out you can. You can actually do something about it.
But again, if it's under a paywall, that's a different story for legal YouTube and stuff
No. I paid. I gave you $9.99, Bauer. My hard-earned money. You know how long it takes me to make $10 on this stupid platform?
No, Patrick. Chad is the bad one. Chode is casual. Chode is chill. Chode likes a good ass pounding from a loving man.
Jesus.
It's Chad. That's the problem. He's the one that gets us in all the trouble.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
I have heart issues, so the doctor recommended I don't do some light exercise. We'd hate to actually circulate my blood.
Yeah, he says he's not supposed to work out. He's not supposed to exercise. Chad Zumock says Melton's making him fear. Fear. Right? Queever Sutherland, I want to hear Chode say again. If only there were a way to do that.
Yeah, but hey, I'm not going to get into that right now. I'm just going to wish everybody the best. If you hate me, you hate me. But in some way,
that's the thing is, like, a lot of these guys think like you just pick apart their videos. They think you hate them. I guess if you hate me, you hate me. No, we love you. Do you know how upset I am that we scared Mikey Ray Bauer from posting cooking videos? How good would these cooking videos be if he was, if we got to see him making air fried pickles and stuff? I want more. We want more of it. We don't hate, we love. Do you know how many people there are on the internet? We're choosing to watch you. We love it. We love it. More. I'll pay you for them. I'll pay you $100 a cooking video, Mikey. What do we got to do? How do we set this up?
I believe you like me. Maybe I resonate with you a little bit. So, well, I got walking pneumonia.
Oh,
My
God.
symptoms aren't that bad, but I got fever and chills.
I got walking pneumonia. He thinks he caught it from walking. That's why I don't work out anymore. Because I'd rather just have regular pneumonia. I can't have walking pneumonia. That's too much. Lady KB is actually married. Her husband lives with his parents, and she lives in their house. Weird, huh? Is that true?
And I also have tinnitus acting up recently. My ears just constantly ringing. My equilibrium ain't the best. So I've been in bed for basically 2 or 3 days now.
Walking pneumonia, eye problems, heart problems, equilibrium problems. Like, when do we put him down? When do we put him down? Like, if you took him to a vet, they'd be like, there's nothing we can do for him, but we can give him something to make him comfortable until he passes. We can hook him up to some sort of a morphine drip to just ease his pain as he slips into the great beyond. Walking pneumonia.
Just started an antibiotic treatment a little while ago, hoping to feel better. But I knew I needed to make a video for my sanity, for myself.
So this is for you.
And I guess with congestive heart failure or heart disease, I guess it can lead to a lot of pneumonia, a lot of flus, because I have a lower immune system as well.
I have an upper.
I got bronchitis.
She's got bronchitis.
I got bronchitis. This ain't gonna go how you think it gonna go, Nickel.
Lady KB, once you get past the stench of my third fat roll and work your way through the pus in my pubes, you'll find there is a prize worth the work. And if you can live with all that, then you'll find my toilet tacos aren't so bad. Kisses.
If you have pube pus, you got a pussy pube? Ooh.
It's time for me to cross the Rainbow Bridge.
Yes, exactly. What happened to Michael Ray Bauer? Oh, he took him out to a farm. He's happy.
And now we're at the back end of my life as I'm 50 years of age.
Yes.
50 years old.
He did the Ray thing. I'm 50. He did the Kraut Cat Ray business. I'm 50.
But I look good. I look strong. And I'm down to get the friction on. So ladies, yeah. If your girlfriend wants the butt, hell yeah. Tell them shake it. Shake that healthy butt. Baby got back.
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
That was for you, Lady KB. That was all for you. That was all for you. That was him basically. Ever see those birds that do the little dance and spread out their plumage, trying to attract a mate? That's exactly what that was. That was amazing. That needs to be some sort of animated GIF. We got to make that permanent.
I'm 50 years old. But I look good. I look strong. And I'm down to get the friction on. So ladies, yeah. If your girlfriend wants the butt, hell yeah. Tell them shake it. Shake that healthy butt. Baby got back.
My liver is black.
I'm so fucking weird. Hey, but at least I'm trying to bring comedy through trauma.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way. For my own trauma.
At least somebody is.
But I think I'm having the angioplasty and stent surgery in mid-August. I think it is officially approved and confirmed. I'll find out more tomorrow or Monday. But that being...
Isn't it ironic they're going to put something in him that expands him? Like if you looked at him and you had to guess what kind of surgery he's going to have, they're like, probably going to suck something out, right? No, they're actually going to put stents in me. They're going to put something deep in my core that actually expands me. You sure?
You said, I watched a couple of movies this week while I've been MIA. And I should do a separate video to milk it, but I'm just not. I'm just going to talk about them quickly here. Maybe you guys can interact or tell me what you've watched recently, because I really do care as well. Mm-hmm. Recommend any good things for me that you liked. But I recently watched Thunderbolts, the Marvel movie, as it's on video on demand. And they call it the New Avengers. Maybe that's a spoiler alert. At the end of the movie, they called them the New Avengers because that's what they were represented at in the movie. I'm going to be honest with you. It was slow at first.
But so am I. So I thought it was regular paced.
Somewhere in the middle of it, when they were escaping a facility and like a limousine drove up with the red Captain America, I forgot his name. It worked out.
His name's Ronald.
I really got into it. And I'll be honest with you, the enemy in the movie wasn't really scary. It was more emotional scary. But I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed how at the end of it, in New York, they had a battle, kind of like the first Avengers. And I enjoyed the character development of each and every character. And I forgot her name.
Okay, this is a warning to all the women on the planet. Just to any woman out there, Lady KB included. Look, man, Lady KB's a terrific person. I've met her. How many times have we met now? 100? And sometimes I'm a little surly and sour to her. But she's a stand-up lady. She's a nice woman. She puts up with all my ribbing. So I have nothing against her. And I will say this to the women out there who are single, and I have no idea whether she's single or not, but run as fast as you can. Run as fast as you can from these comic book men. Don't even waste a date. Don't waste one moment trying to make it work with a man with action figures, bobbleheads, movie posters with cartoonish like heroes and villains. From Ray DeVito to Liam to Stevie Lou to Michael Ray Bauer. Any of these guys out there who are collecting and keeping up with the canon of the Marvel universe. Here's the problem. They're not ready to grow up, and they're not gonna grow up. I mean, at 51, is there a point where Michael Ray Bauer is going to grow out of comic books? No. He's gray. He's gray. Till he dies. He'll probably think it's awesome to have a Spider-Man coffin. I don't know how many warning signs you need. You'd be better off dating Mersh. And again, I'm not insulting Mersh, but people give Mersh a lot of shit for his gambling or his drinking or his drug use or his debauchery. It's like, at least that's man shit. Oh, he's downing whiskeys nonstop and gambles. At least those are man addictions. At least that's man shit. If you go over to a guy's house and he's like, oh, that's my Wolverine painting. Okay, gotta go.
But it's Black Widow's sister. I saw her in the other Black Widow movie. And I think her name is Florence Pugh. Man, she stole that entire movie. She stole that entire freaking movie. She is one hell of an actress, and I fell in love with her by the end of this movie. She had to carry that entire film, and she did an excellent job.
Oh, that's some plastic I purchased for an exorbitant amount of money in the shape of a superhero. Oh, that's just Spider-Man number 67, one of the rarest. We don't care.
And I really, really enjoyed it. I wouldn't call it, them the new Avengers, even though technically they are. They're kind of like the Temu Avengers. But it's okay. It worked. The comedy was decent at times, but the characters and the actors, they made it work for me.
Hold on, is KB telling me to get a life that I'm a creep? You don't have to expose your life. I never pried into your life. This is a show. I do jokes. She's probably yelling at somebody in the chat. She can't be talking to me. I've never treated her like anything less than a woman. Been respectful. Sure, we make jokes. That's only because she makes us uncomfortable with her beauty. She's shaped like the dream woman. Sure, you can go, she's a little thick for me. Okay. Believe me, she is. We're all intimidated by it, and that's a fact.
I can't go on walkie-talkies because I don't want to dox the cars in my neighborhood.
Hold on, what?
I can't go on walkie-talkies because I don't want to dox the cars in my neighborhood.
Oh, God, that's true. Mr. P is weird, but you won't go to jail hanging with me. I don't know. You almost got kicked out of the casino that night in the Borgata, Mr. P. You were going ape shit. I wish we had some of that on video. I wish we had a little bit of that on video. Vaginal blood fart with $10. He's got the walking pneumonia and the boogie woogie blues.
I have sitting apoplexy and lying down anal palsy. I wasn't always like this.
Lying down anal palsy. That's not even a thing. Laziest man on Mars. People who put their kids into showbiz are idiots. No, there's plenty of people who were child actors and go on to live normal lives. But, you know, those were the ones that didn't get molested.
And that was what was most important. Do I have issues with it? I mean, of course I do. I can't really remember those, so that means it wasn't that bad. But it was definitely enjoyable, to say the least. So it's a decent Marvel movie that I was finally able to watch. And then what was the other movie I've watched? I finally watched Karate Kid Legends. And
I won't watch any of these remakes. I won't do it. I take a stand. No remakes. No spin-offs. No next generations. Can we write a new story? Can we come up with a new idea?
That was bad. It had like 2 storylines. And this might be spoiler alert, but it had 2 storylines of a kid coming from China, Okinawa, wherever it was, into America, into New York.
Okinawa.
Befriending a girl and her father who wants to be a boxer or is a former boxer. And he had some issues with loan sharks because he owed money, and the loan shark owns a karate studio.
What?
And then the Karate Kid from that movie, not Ralph Macchio, but the kid started training the girl's father in karate to help with his boxing.
Sounds like dog shit. 2 hours I could have been waxing off, if you know what I mean.
Then he had a boxing match that was like, you would think that would be the climax of the movie. What a good twist. The kid is teaching an adult karate to be a better boxer.
Karate.
But then after that match, in
His
the middle
karate artery
of the movie, and probably an hour into it, we finally get Ralph Macchio showing up and Jackie Chan. An hour into it. Even though Jackie Chan was in the beginning of the movie for like 3 minutes, it was just like, huh? And now it went to a completely different story. Not about the boxer, not about the boxing match or him getting revenge. Now the kid had his own enemy from that same karate studio, from the enemy for the boxer, the girl's father.
It's a regular Roger Ebert over here. Does anybody have any idea what's happening in this plot he's describing? Can anybody follow this?
Then they had the 5 Boroughs tournament, and they won it. There was some good karate, but I can't explain it. I didn't care.
None of us do.
I didn't care for the kid actor. I didn't care for any of them, really.
Michael Ray Bauer is picky about kids.
There was no emotional depth in terms of the relationship between the girl and the kid. It just wasn't there like the original. And I know they can't recreate that, but actors should be able to emote.
I wish Michael Ray Bauer would do his entire podcast in that shower costume that Ralph Macchio wore in the original.
And you should be able to fall in love with their romance or their budding romance.
Or if he wore that out in the streets during his walk and talks, he would be fully enclosed and he wouldn't have to worry about doxing all the cars.
But this movie didn't focus on the character development, on the romance, and then a final tournament against the enemies at the end. This movie had a little bit of romance, meeting new people. Then they had like the boxing match in the middle of the movie.
Boxing?
When they haven't even built their romance, why do I even care about these people? Except that he owes money to a loan shark that owns a karate studio.
I got some footage, actually, of Michael Ray Bauer's future heart surgery.
Get him a body bag!
Get him a body bag.
And then it went to a whole nother storyline. And it just... Young hearts beat fast and take it time by time. I mean, there was just no development or caring for the kids or the people. It did have a quality storyline of the loss of the main character's brother and a tragic event that happened.
I hope nobody has Michael Ray Bauer in Chad's death pool, because it's just going to be more disappointment if he dies. You know?
But he didn't tell the girl. He told the girl's father what happened. He never told the girl that he was pursuing about that, so they couldn't have that chemistry.
Can you imagine following this plot out of his mouth? What's he talking about?
I don't know. It was just weird. But I watched the whole thing. I'm a Karate Kid fan for life. And there's a cameo at the end. That was pretty funny. Talking about pizza. And then
there was a cameo at the end talking about pizza. Talking about pizza.
The other movie I watched was the 4:30 movie by Kevin Smith. And that focused a lot on the romance. And it was a decent movie to watch. But it was produced by Saban Films. I didn't
save on.
See any View Askew logos. I didn't see any Kevin Smith Company logos. There was a lot of cameos in that movie, and it was kind of enjoyable about a kid trying to date a girl, and then they were going to watch a 4:30 movie, and they were going to sneak into movies all day, and you watch the interactions, the emotions with his best friends, you know, getting ready to watch a movie with that girl. Then, Kevin Smith put in some skits or some movie trailers that starred like his daughter and cameos from other actors that have been in Kevin Smith movies. So it was enjoyable, but I'm just going to say this. I've met Kevin numerous occasions. I know his daughter Harley a little bit. And I know Jay Muse a little bit. And there was just a trailer to a movie.
When he says he knows, Jason Mewes, does that mean he's saying I met this guy on a set 30 years ago, right?
That starred Harley Quinn as a prostitute, like a nun that turns into a prostitute. And then, to make money for the church or whatever it was, nun by day, prostitute by night. And she's like a killer nun, that she's killing the people that are trying to solicit prostitution. But there's a scene in there where Harley Quinn gets all sexed up or dolled up, and she's about to have sex with Jay Muse. Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. And
we know.
And when I think about it, that's Kevin Smith's daughter. Jason Mewes knew her when she was really young. Now she's wearing a lingerie, naughty outfit on top of him, about to have sex.
Hello, exactly.
It just rubbed me the wrong way.
Why did he sing that? Why did he have to sing that? It just rubbed me the wrong way.
It just rubbed me the wrong way. That visual.
Masturbate a little bit.
I don't know. Plus Harley Quinn on her Instagram, all she's posting is sexy poses and outfits, and she's trying to share that she's beautiful, or she wants that validation in the real world.
Why can't she just put on a shirt inside out and stream from her bathroom? Like me.
Some people might say that's the way that actors become ingrained in the movie system is by selling their body, their soul, their, autonomy, their body autonomy, you know what I mean? Like to get famous. Like women have to be sexy to become famous or whatever.
Says a fat boy who showed his tits to get famous when he was young.
The case may be. So I don't know. That was just something that I witnessed about that movie that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And then there was another trailer that starred a guy called Beaver Man, and they made a lot of beaver jokes in terms of women's body parts.
It's hair. It's hair.
And it sounded a little bit of teenage oriented, which is fine. But it just, some of it rubbed me the wrong way. I expected better comedy out of Kevin Smith, but it wasn't.
Yeah, he usually doesn't do that kind of childish stuff. I expect more from Kevin Smith. You know, that's not how he got his start. Dick jokes and weed jokes. Oh, wait, his first movie had a whole running joke about 37 dicks. Try not to suck any dicks on the way to the parking lot. Try not to dox any license plates while you go to suck 37 dicks in the parking lot.
Fun relationship story to watch the kid and the girl kind of fall in love. One person is into movies, the other person doesn't know why she likes the other kid. And it was enjoyable. It was just enjoyable, the relationships and stuff like that. So I enjoyed it. So I recommend you guys check it out. Figure it out for yourself, the 4:30 movie. And then I started watching the TV series called Stick, starring Owen Wilson. Oh,
yes, Lemmy, I agree. Tusk. Stick with stuff like Tusk. Good to meet a fellow Nazi fan.
Starring Owen Wilson. And I liked it. I'm not much of a golf fan. I used to like to play the video games that had golf on it every once in a while. Like Mario Golf, I played. Then there was a game at the arcade that you would actually have to with the little ball to like hit the golf ball. That was a good game. I think it was called
You look like Butch Bradley there.
To like hit the golf ball. That was a good game. I think it was called Tea Tournament or something like that. Or Golden Tea. That was a pretty damn good arcade game.
Oh, man. I wish that was the last mention of golf today, but it's not.
And then, I got into, I think, Tiger Woods golf or one of those golf games. And I played it. A couple of courses and stuff. And it was fun. But this movie's about, a kid that, a person that's down on their luck, a former golf pro.
You know what the best golf game was ever? Was for the original Xbox. Does anybody remember this? It was like this weird golf game. Like, I think it was called like Outlaw Golf or something like that. That was a good golf game. That was a nice golf game.
Who had problems in their life. And then they found a young kid that had all the talent in the world. And then they go on an adventure together to help him become in the pro golfing tour, to become a professional golfer. And there's a lot of relationship stories in between it, between the kid's mother, the main guy's Owen Wilson's best friend, and then the young golfer.
Golden Tea is boring. I'm sorry. Hot take.
Finds and meets this girl while they're traveling on the road. It was good. I enjoy acting and emotional storylines with character development. I enjoyed this fucking movie or this TV show. Albeit there's still one episode left that comes out next week, but I caught up to date on it and I enjoyed it. So I recommend it.
All he does is watch TV and movies and make excuses for why he can't work out or walk.
Did you know Saban also made the Power Rangers TV show? Fun fact, I was cast as the original Bulk on the Power Rangers, but then I had problems cause of my asthma. Also, I'm not very physical, so they ended up recasting me. I wish I was on that show. It looked like fun. So Saban also did Harley Quinn's new movie where she is almost naked and kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Oh, come on, man. Sucks to your asthma. Goes to Mr. P. Common sense ain't so common. Diablo Sandwich, not enough child romance. 2 stars, Michael Ray Bauer.
I once woke up while they were harvesting my organs because they couldn't get a pulse through my neck fat.
Yeah, look, you're right. I'm not a big workout guy, Squid. That's fair. You go like, oh, Melton's a big workout guy. No, I'm not, but I don't come on and go like, yeah, so I wasn't able to work out because I've been catching up on the new season of the Smurfs. You know, I don't come on here and make excuses. I'm lazy. That's why I don't work out. Laziest man on Mars, a beard line is not a jawline, Bauer. Yeah, he's got that Puerto Rican chin strap shit going on.
If you're into acting, to drama, to relationship stories, you know, emotional stories, when you're younger, you kind of want to watch action movies and you don't really care about, you know, the characters. You just want to get a little bit of emotional story. But when you get older like me, and I realize and I see something in me that I also see in the characters on screen, then I relate to them more. And I'm like, oh my God, I felt that way. Oh, I remember that day. Like, for instance, there's a scene in the show called Stick where one of the characters is getting in a fight with his girlfriend, and then he calls her a clown. And
yeah, but she's trans, so it's okay.
It was good. And I've been through moments like that. When you love somebody so much, it's easy to get in a fight with them and want to hurt them. People say, why is that? That's wrong. And I don't mean physically. I also mean verbally or mentally. But remember that song, It's a Thin Line Between Love and Hate? That is so factual.
It is. It is.
It sounds so weird, but you can love somebody so much and hate them with as much vigorous power as you do if something goes wrong at that single moment. That's intense emotions. I enjoyed it.
He watches movies and TV shows and he gets like caught up in the relationships on the screen and he's analyzing it like he's part of it. Like he's involved with these people.
I enjoyed that show, Stick. So I'll be honest with you guys. I'm going to get going.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to go.
Thank you guys for putting up with me. Please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. Consider becoming a member of the channel. If you feel I've earned it or you'd like to hear more stories, let me know some stories you guys would like me to hear. Maybe I can bring back the story time videos.
Yes.
And hopefully I can go live next week with a better attitude and a better health.
It was a night just like tonight, and I ordered a pizza.
Or maybe this weekend. I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, let me know some movies or TV shows that you guys have watched and enjoyed. And maybe that's all I do. My life is movies and TVs and content, basically. So,
and stints.
I'd like to know your recommendations. I truly, truly appreciate it. Also, if you guys would like a cameo, I made my cameos, I believe, $35, which is $20 cheaper than normal because I need to earn some income. So if you'd like to pick up a cameo, a birthday shout out or whatever, for birthdays, relationships, roast, whatever you might think.
Collect them while you can, because after mid-August, he might be gone, and then your cameo is going to be worth a lot more. The price of cameos goes through the roof when he dies. And then if he dies, we all show up at his apartment and go through all his shit. We all fight over his Ninja Turtle pizza box and his VHS copy of the Willies.
Each cameo comes with an autographed picture sent to you separately after communication.
Yes.
And I got donation portals down below if you feel like helping me buy some tacos.
Guys, I have a donation portal and the QR code up there. It's a donation portal.
Helping me pay my bills or whatever the case may be. If you feel like it and you can't afford it, I'll be your friend till the end. Well, I'm already your friend till the end. But I have donation portals down below, PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. That being said, thank you guys again for hanging out with me and letting me rant.
Remember when he shit all over Hackamania and said he could do a way better job? When is Donkey Kong? When is Donkey Kong? Has he mentioned anything else about it? I want to see him do. All these guys say they can do better. I just want to see him do better. Show me how it's done.
For a little bit. And again, to all the people that are currently going through something, which is probably each and every one of you.
We all are.
I just want to say I'm proud of your strength, your resolve, and I love you.
You love me?
If you guys want, I have an OnlyFans. You can watch me, my sabat on there for $3 a month. You can also see my stick things in my butthole for a fist full of dollars.
A fistful of dollars.
Even my enemies or people that I consider enemies or that I don't want to, mess around with or communicate with, I hope.
Have you ever loved somebody so much it makes you cry? Have you ever needed something so bad you can't sleep at night? Have you ever tried to find the words, but they don't come out right? Oh, have you ever loved somebody?
Never really thought about it like that.
Days are ahead for all of us. And that's from the bottom of my heart. It's harder to love than to hate. So I like doing the hard thing.
Jesus Christ.
That's what she said.
I also came up with a quote the other day in my head, maybe last week, that I was thinking like the devil's at my door, because I got surgery coming up.
The devil's at my door. Is that anything like wolves? The wolves are at our door. The devil's at my door.
I just don't see a future. Honestly, I don't mean to bring y'all down. I just sometimes don't see a future sometimes, it just feels all black. My world is caught in black and tattooed on my thing.
Boy, he's really singy today, huh? I've never seen him in such a singy mood. How many songs is that?
Sometimes don't see a future sometimes, it just feels all black. My world is caught in black and tattooed on my thing. Who am I? Who I want to be? Yeah. All right, I'm weird.
All right, I'm weird.
I got to listen to 90s music again. I love that stuff. But sometimes
I got to listen to 90s music again. I love that stuff.
I don't see a future. I feel like everything's black, and I don't know what one day will lead me to the next, because every day it's something. Every day it's something.
Again.
But I feel like the devil's at my door. The devil's coming and knocking. The devil went down to Georgia looking for a shoulder steal.
Whoa. Jesus Christ. Columbia House over here.
But I feel like the devil's at my door sometimes. And
you mean death?
I told myself this quote. I said, when the devil is at your door, remain calm.
Yes.
Because
turn off all the lights, draw the curtains.
House is built by God.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
These lights will guide me home. I kind of like that one. Maybe I should put it on a shirt.
Maybe you should turn that shirt inside out first and show us how shirts work. I ain't buying no shirt from a guy who don't know how to wear no shirt. That's a fact.
I'm really depressed lately because I don't know. I never really thought I was going to get old. Like, I always wanted to be older. I hated going to school. The kids rubbed me the wrong way. So I never thought I would get old, and now I'm old and my time is running out. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, ding, ding, ding. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Wow. The onions rubbed me the wrong way.
Why won't anyone rub him the right way?
I have some merchandise if you guys would like. It's still online. I haven't updated it just yet. Needed a few more trademark things to come through that'll allow me to sell it. But
okay, we're supposed to be believe that this guy is behind the scenes negotiating trademark deals in order to sell trademarked characters or logos on merch. I was going to launch new merch, but I'm waiting on some trademark deals to go through. Okay. Can you see him on a business call? Hello, Marvel. I'd like to sell some shirts.
That'll be happening very, very soon. So get the stuff on my store until it's gone, because I'm going to have to remove a bunch of different things and then bring it down to a lesser amount of items in the coming days.
10 items or less.
But I uploaded some designs that were made by artists and stuff like that, and I'm in communication with the artist to make sure I can sell it, because I don't want to disrespect them as best as possible.
So you uploaded it to your store before you got permission?
For their designs. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm always trying to do my best to somehow make a few bucks for everybody and myself as well. But I'm not that good at it for everybody. But that being said,
Rung
I
dong.
talked enough. It's almost 33 minutes long, the Illuminati number. We'll leave it at that. But again,
It's almost 30 minutes long, the Illuminati number.
Love you. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed.
Does anybody know what he means by that?
And hate can't hurt happy.
Oh.
So let's try to be happy.
Print that on a shirt.
And just like Candace Owens' show, there will be brighter days to come.
Another song. Candace Owens' show.
Ooh.
Wow. The latest Bauer stuff. Thank you for the super sticker, FKA the Ghetto Basement. Mark Davis says, I want the taco meat strainer. What's that worth? FKA the Ghetto Basement. Did Mikey inject marijuanas? I don't know. He's singing.
You guys better stop calling Ric Flair. It's all hyperbole. Hyperbole. I don't know how to say it.
It's pronounced hyperbole, idiot.
Hyperbole. Did he really say that? Did Chad pronounce hyperbole hyperbole? Goes to Mr. P. For the record, I don't want that fag dob on my Reaper record. I don't want that fag DOB on my Reaper record. No one knows what you're saying, Mr. P. Every fucking chat that comes in, we're all just over here like,
what does that mean?
What?
And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder, one of the four beasts saying, come and see. And I saw and behold a white horse. There's a man going hankering, taking names, and he decides who to free and who to blame. Everybody won't be treated all the same. There'll be a golden ladder reaching down when the man comes around.
When I come around. Seize the day, greatest show, always makes me LOL, best chat too. Yeah, well, that's because of Lady KB. That's because of Lady KB. We couldn't have done it without her.
Oh, gone.
Oh, gone.
Oh, gone.
Again.
Oh, gone.
Oh, gone. Oh, gone. Since I saw Ray DeVito in the chat, we might as well devote a little moment to him here. Listen to this. You ever heard about Ray's Bidets? Not a bad business idea. Not a bad pivot, Ray DeVito. this comedy thing doesn't work out, raise bidets. You could be the next Jill's Wills, as it were, if you will.
Oh.
Who did this? So thorough, Joe Burrow?
What's up? What's going on, you punks? Yeah, 2 streams in one day. Look who's here. He's a good egg. Nick in Fort Wayne. Hell yeah, punk. I think you know if you get offered a threesome, right?
I think you know if you get offered a threesome, right?
Are people pretty clear about that if they offer you a threesome? I don't know if he wants me to watch him have sex with his lady, and then when he tires out, I'm supposed to go in.
What's better, by the way, when he used to have the dresser and the bobbleheads on it, or a guy who hangs T-shirts on the wall? You know, how do you even do that? You have a hook on the wall and you hang a T-shirt? I can't afford to get anything framed, so I just hang shirts. They're shirts, they're clothing, and they're art.
Like I'm a relief pitcher just warming up in the bullpen. Maybe that's why I don't do cocaine. What time do the horses race at? Isn't it always at noon? Why can't horses race at night? What time are horse races?
What time are horse races? What time are horse races?
For Teal Hank, I watch a horse race at 11 o'clock in the morning. That's an early time to see a fucking horse race. That's if you ask me. I don't know. Isn't the horse a little tired? Why does a horse want to do that? What is it? They make them pee or they don't let them pee? One of the two.
Well, the horse probably got to bed on time. He probably didn't have a show last night and probably didn't have to drive from Ohio to New York City for $50. Don't worry about the horse's schedule. What time are horse races?
Is that how it works? I don't know. Where do they do the most heroin? What would they call that? Where do they do the most heroin?
West Virginia.
New Jersey? Minneapolis. What I know, I'm supposed to put rubbing alcohol on my and let me know what you want me to cook. I think eggs are the easiest thing to cook. I got a grill out there. Hope wants to wrestle somebody in Jello. All right, I'll fucking sing some Frankie Valli with you, old man. That's life. That's life. And that's the way it is. Maybe that means he's shaving his bush. Maybe that's what mowing the lawn means, huh? I'm gonna do that. I gotta trim my my hairs down there. I like trimming them.
Watch out for the pus. This is perfect. You get a whole Ray show in 3 minutes and 50 seconds. This is an entire Ray show condensed down to just the good parts.
I'm not gonna lie. That you gotta do sitting on a toilet. I will trim my chest hairs on the fire escape.
I will trim my chest hairs on the fire escape.
I don't mind the weird looks. People look and say, yeah, I just don't want the hair in the house. Yeah, why do we have hair on our balls? That seems unnecessary, right? Trying to cool them off. That's why the balls hang from the body. They're just trying to cool off. We don't need to put more stuff on them, right? I might have a baby. That's what I might do. I'll have a Ray Jr. I'm gonna get a prostate. I've never had a prostate check before.
I thought you said prostitute.
And I got that. I'm not supposed to eat for 16 hours.
Hello, Melton. It's me, ASEAN Ready Reto. Oh my God. What is happen? Ring with normal Ready Reto. I ring he do the cocaine. He touching his nose so much. Yeah, he no good.
Bry. Can you imagine you're walking down the street in New York City and you just feel these wispy things hit your face and you look up and it's Ray DeVito shaving his chest on the fire escape? You look up and there's just a man with a wall trimmer just just shearing his bear rug, and the wispy chest hairs are just lighting on people as they walk through New York You thought the worst thing that could hit you walking around was air conditioning drips. No. Imagine you get hit with some air conditioning drips and then hair, and it sticks to you like you've been tarred and feathered from this man's fucking torso pubes.
So I'll give it a 12-hour window. I think if they say you're not supposed to eat for 16 hours, that means just don't eat for like 8 hours. That's really it. That's what they're telling you. I think you could eat, just give it a good 8 hours grace period. Because I'm regular. When I eat, like I said, I'll sit down. I'll take my laptop in the bathroom with me. I'll watch some videos. This is how I do it. I don't know how you guys do it, but here's how I do it.
Listen to this.
I know how they have those things like man wipes. I don't have the man wipes. I don't
dude wipes.
Do the man wipes. But I wipe, obviously. Of course you.
This is insane. Wait till you hear this.
Wipe. If I see brown, I'm like, maybe I'm not done.
If I see brown, I think maybe I'm not done. Ray, there's no maybe about it. There's no maybe about that. We have all learned. Ray wipes, and if there's shit on the paper, he thinks maybe I'm not done. I might want to go back in there for another pass. Maybe. I might just want to pull my pants up and slosh around the living room a bit and see, is there really some shit still back there? I wipe, and if I see brown, I think maybe I'm not done.
Those things like man wipes. I don't have the man wipes. I don't do the man wipes. But I wipe, obviously. Of course you wipe. If I see brown, I'm like, maybe I'm not done.
That's the most insane statement I've ever heard.
When it looks like it's done, everything's fine. I still take a little more toilet paper. I put it under the faucet, and then I do my
So he doesn't use wet wipes, but he takes toilet paper when he's done and runs it under the sink to get it wet and wipes. I would wager that there is no way this man doesn't have little pieces of white, curled up, pilled toilet paper in his ass at all times. Toilet paper is made to disintegrate.
I haven't been able to get a prostate exam because my head is permanently lodged up my ass.
Toilet paper is made to fall apart the minute it gets wet. It immediately starts disintegrating. That's how it works. So it doesn't clog up the entire city's plumbing system. But Ray's running it underwater.
I do it my own little bidet.
That's what I'm saying, G-Rob. There's no way he doesn't have little toilet paper chunks in his asshole. Probably looks like worms.
I think a lot of us paper. I put it under the faucet, and then I do my I do it my own little bidet. I just do it. I think a lot of us do it. You could.
Nope.
Do it. You could do it. You get it a little moist, run it under the sink, and then you do it. AOL still has a website.
Thank you to So Thorough Joe Burrow.
Hey, Mr. P. You know the old saying, sometimes those who say the most say the least? Yeah, maybe sit this episode out. You're lucky we allow you to be here. You're not good.
You're not good. Panhandler, whenever you block me, I'm reminded of the quote by the great round philosopher, hate don't hurt happy. Noodle on that, Patrick. I will. And I'm sorry we didn't get to hang out, Panhandler. Honestly, it was nothing personal. I've been, as you can imagine, it's a busy week.
Patrick, that's a load-bearing t-shirt. It's not good.
Load-bearing t-shirt.
I literally cannot wipe my ass.
I love that he goes, I think we all do it. We all run toilet paper under the water. What? What?
I don't think Ray understands that he could vomit while under anesthesia and aspirate his own puke. That's why doctors ask you to fast for a surgery. Ray, your thoughts on the fasting are not good.
Not good.
Me ripe ass and seed blown. I take me no done. I write more. More blown. Me no done. Me stuck on twirlet. Riping for hours.
Ripe, 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 till you can't ripe no more. Right? Right. Let's head over to Sit Down Zumock. You need to know this. Who would you rather be? You need to pick right now. Who would you rather be? Ray DeVito, Michael Ray Bauer, or Chad Zumock? You have to pick one. You have to pick one. Ironically, they're all 51 years old. So no tough, Chad will be 51 in December. Ray will be 52 in November. Michael Ray Bauer's 50 years old. Everyone's picking.
Yeah. Priest Ray, no half baby. You know have brain. You know brain, no ear. You have brick eye, you know Shree nut ring. You Shree Brown, you know done. Yeah. Why you sound Rocco free? So stupid. Norm roll. Ray D. Rito is poo poo hand man. No shake his rent. No touchy his hand. It's got poo poo. So Ronnery and gross. You listen to me.
Bri.
So yeah, right before Nick comes over, I do a test wipe. If it's brown, I know I've got some work to do.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
Melton's Discord.
So Chad was going to go live today, and I set up a snipe, and as soon as I set up the snipe, he canceled the show. He says he was having Wi-Fi problems. He is currently in Fort Myers at the Florentine plantation. Apparently, Florentine has a big...
Any shirt Aaron wears is a load-bearing T-shirt. Haka haka.
It's bearing some sort of load. That's a fact.
I keep wiping till I see red. Now I've got ketchup on my hamburger.
Handburger. Carl Handburger. No, he canceled his stream. He said he was having Wi-Fi problems at Florentine's house. I'm sure he wasn't scared of the snipe. We've never seen him run away from a snipe before, so I'm sure that's not what happened. It's not the Chad we know. But luckily, he went live minutes later with his phone doing a walk and talk around Jim Florentine's Florida house. Now imagine you invite Chad to come stay with you, and this dude goes live and just starts showing off your private home. This is what Chad does. He thinks everybody wants to be on his show all the time. Anyway, I digress.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Z-Man here. Oh, great. It's raining out.
Can I see something? What's the problem he has putting on a hat? Like, how is he putting on these hats from the back? Why can't you put a hat on where you don't have hair coming out the front? Figure it out. So if you remember, he's doing shows Wednesday and Thursday in Fort Myers or in Naples. So I guess Jim Florentine has this nice, vacation home in Florida, and he invited Chad to come stay with him. So now Chad's going to just show off Florentine's house because Chad knows Florentine and Florentine has nice things. Therefore, Chad has nice things. Chad's a fancy guy because he knows a guy who has nice things. Take a look at this.
Z-Man here. Oh, great. It's raining out. Tim's totality, always forward, baby.
My favorite thing is he has to look up to read through the bottom of his readers. Again, he can't figure out that he can lower the phone and not look like an asshole. Like, Chad, you have your phone here, right? I get it. You have readers. You're blind, so you have to go, what's this say? Tim's totality. Okay, yeah. What's this one say? Just lower the phone. Put the phone down here so you don't look like a dick. Because every time he does it, he has to stop walking, and then he just looks like an asshole who can't walk and talk at the same time.
Tim's totality, always forward, baby. Yeah, I apologize today. I can't do the podcast because the Florentine's Wi-Fi is very spotty at best. So I was going to do
Use your phone as a hotspot. This seems to be working fine. Figure it out.
Walk and talk, and it just started raining. Clay Dabler, Johnny Payton.
Stop and read number 2.
Oodles of Toodles. Are we doing it? Yeah, well, I'm trying to do it. But every time I try to go to do something, something happens. Jeff Closer, what's up? I said, let's do a walk and talk, and it just starts raining. Eltrites, we are doing things. We're doing something.
It's almost like he hasn't lived in Florida for 5 years and doesn't know that every day in the summer it rains in Florida. You ever heard of that, little Lemmy? Did you ever notice that? Huh, it started raining. Oh no, it's raining today in Florida in the summer. Yeah, every day for 30 minutes. Every goddamn day. Welcome to Florida.
Something's happening for sure.
Doxed.
What up, Zoo? Gary Coe. What's up, Paul? Yo, Chad. What's up, Fernum? Yeah, my apologies earlier. It was not out of my control. The Wi-Fi out here at Florentine Summer Home is spotty at best.
The Wi-Fi out here at Summer Teens. Summer ding dong. The Wi-Fi out here at Summer Teens. He just mashing words together. This is great.
Yeah, my apologies earlier. It was not out of my control. The Wi-Fi out here at Florentine
Summer Teens Florin House.
Summer Home is spotty at best. Is it still raining?
Chad, we can hear it raining. You've been outside for 2 minutes. Yes. Guys, is it raining?
Let's take you for a little walk. Great to see you, Miss New York.
Stop and look. Look, he has to look up at the sky. He has to look at the same angle Metropolitan Detective fires his gun at people. 45 degrees, straight up.
Maud Levy, there she is.
So far it's just been shouting out to everyone who appears in the chat. Imagine why go live? What's the show, loser? Tiger Lily, there she is. What's up, Waver? All right, seize the days here. Okay, cool. Josie Wales, that's pretty cool. El Dirtbag, pretty dope. Hey, Boo Boo, I see you, B Smiley. All right, Copeland. There's Steve Unger. All right. Shaka Khan, Riles. Yeah. Hey, Copeland. Nice to meet you, White Ray DeVito. What's up, CJ Rock? Hi, Psych. Hey, it's JJ. Oh, look, it's Wizard Nug too. Mars is here. Stephen Bravo's in the house. Holy shit. There's just Jewel. What are we doing? Is this the show? Will this be up later?
I hate to say it, but I kind of...
He's got to stop walking and look.
Miss Stut Joe. You'll get over it. If he
by the way, he just has to read random chats that control the direction of his show. Someone in the chat just randomly goes, I hate to say it, but I miss Stuttering John. So he has to read that, and then that just puts his show into that direction. That's all his streams are, man. You know, every once in a while he's got a stupid email or a drunky drinker drunk. Other than that, it's like, let's do a hype train and a what did we learn and get the fuck out of here. I said hi to Ian Birdson. What are we doing? What are we doing? I gave DK a shout out. Let's move on.
Back, you'd be over them in 2 weeks. So this is what's going on. I'm at Jim Florentine's, the Florentine summer home.
Summer teen.
Right here in Fort Myers, beautiful Fort Myers, right on the lake. It's a really nice place. And we're at Off the Hook Comedy Club in Naples tonight. One show. We had one yesterday. It was a banger. Packed on a Wednesday. Gotta love that. Gotta love a packed Wednesday show.
You gotta.
Did you pee in the lake? No, I did not go.
So you notice he didn't answer, would he pee in the lake? Or no, that's disgusting. Did you pee in the lake? No, I didn't go. I haven't been in the lake yet. I haven't been in the lake yet, right, Chad?
Wi-Fi problems? Sounds like Jim Florentine needs to get some ubiquity equipment. It's really good.
It's good. Aaron's feel bads. Best case scenario, Ray has pilled toilet paper in his hole, but more likely he sees brown and decides he's done. Yes. Tickle Me Tukey, I'd be Ray because he is slow wife happy. Yeah, that is true. He does get angry, though. I wouldn't want to be around angry Ray.
When will we get Mike's slow wife's voice on Super Tips?
Mike's slow wife's voice. A lot of people are leaving comments like, holy shit, your Jules voice was cracking me up. I don't even remember it. I'd have to hear it again to even remember what I did. I was just mimicking what I was hearing. Wasn't trying to be offensive. She just seems like a shy teenager. Like, she ever going to come out of her shell? Probably not, because Mike swept her up as a child bride. And she's never been exposed to the world or had to, like, look people in the eyes and talk. So she just, I think the double verse is the double verse. I'm so addicted to the double verse.
It was working fine until you killed it. It was just spotty. I saw technical errors. My StreamYard's been giving me problems. The devil.
I gotta stop and read.
Versus Dead, unless Stud Show comes back, Steel Toe is not interesting. I mean, they're all covering Steel Toe. By the way,
you cover Steel Toe. Every show you cover Steel Toe. You hypocrite. Hypocrisy police.
I'm streaming in the rain, just streaming in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again.
I have. Honestly, one of the great. I wanted to do the show today because
I'm streaming in the rain.
Because I have a voice message from Coach Scott that's gonna blow you away.
It's not. It's not. Chad can't sit on anything. He's teasing this big thing he's gonna play on his show tomorrow. Well, guess what? He's gonna play it later this stream.
It's hilarious. I stumbled upon gold.
No, it came to you. You didn't find it. Don't give yourself any credit. Someone leaving you a voicemail isn't you doing anything. You stumbled upon it. It was right there in my voicemail. I'm so lucky I checked it.
Oh, I'm going to have to wait to play that for tomorrow. When I get my Roadcaster, I'm back home.
Got to look up at the sky again to read.
Doom. Woo! Thanks, Chad. Yeah, can everybody quit calling Ric Flair? Can we grow up already?
So if you're not following the drama on Twitter, Chad had Ric Flair's number, and Chad gave Rocco Ric Flair's number, and then Rocco just put it out for everybody. And now Chad's mad. People are calling Ric Flair. This is, again, now you can be mad at Rocco, but Rocco just fucks with Chad. Chad's the only one who's torn. Chad's confused as to whether or not Rocco is his real friend. Every day, Chad has this internal struggle. I can't really tell if they're my friends or not. I can't really tell. Sometimes I think Rocco likes me, and sometimes I think he's not my friend. Sometimes I think he's not good.
Patrick, sometimes it's just like a brown Jiffy marker back there.
Oh, no.
Dub, what are you supposed to do then? Seriously, what? I think in these situations, it's okay to give up and move on with your day. Also, another tip I have. If you're not sure if you have to urinate or not, you can go a bit in your pants. Then you know for sure if you do or don't have to go.
Jesus Christ. If you're not sure if you have to go, you can just go a little bit in your pants.
Patrick, sometimes it's just like a brown Jiffy marker back there. Dub, what are you supposed to do then? Seriously, what? I think in these situations, it's okay to give up and move on with your day. Also, another tip I have. If you're not sure if you have to urinate or not, you can go a bit in your pants. Then you know for sure if you do or don't have to go.
Yeah, it's true.
I took her out. It was a Friday night. I wore cologne to get the feeling right. We started making out, and she took off my pants, but then I turned on the TV. And that's about the time she walked away from me. Nobody likes you when you're 23 and are still more amused by TV shows. What the hell is ADD? My friends say I should act my age. What's my age again?
50.
That's my age again.
That's my age again.
And stop calling Flair. Quit passing his number around, okay?
Ooh. You passed his number around. You gave it out. But that's classic Chad. Classic Chad. Everyone line up to give Chad your address and phone number. Line up. Jesus Christ. I have KB's number. You don't see me giving it out. I don't need the competition.
Pull Scam Sam, $2. Thank you. It's about time you did a show, Chad. Well, I wanted to do like an actual show, but I can't because this coach got phone call is gold. This voice message he left me is just fucking gold, and I'm sitting on it. Doom says I keep calling Rick and letting him know Chad Zumock gave me his number.
I just like. Does he know how stupid he looks looking up in the air to read? I can't get over it. I can't let it go. I know I mention it every time he does it. How does he not know he looks retarded?
Don't do that. You guys are so immature. You're burning a bridge. He's my neighbor in Tampa. He follows me on Twitter.
He lives in Gladwell Ape's other housing unit. We're neighbors. We are neighbors. Me and Ric Flair. We're in the same tax bracket. Ha ha ha.
Stop it. Eddie from the D Chad, should Rick be mad at a guy who shares?
He has to stop walking to read. It's so annoying. It's so fucking annoying.
His number or the guy who received the number secondhand it and shared.
No. He's not looking under his glasses to read. They're like readers. They're like progressives. So like the bottom part is like for reading. So he has to like look through the bottom part. But it's like he doesn't understand he can lower his phone.
I didn't put it.
And then, of course, he can't walk and look up at the same time.
Out to the public. Coach Scott will be crowned the king of the Dabbleverse. Shannon's unacceptable view. So I almost just want to put it out for free. But then I'm like, no, I don't want anybody playing it and breaking it. But I'll wait to do a show. I'm just sitting on gold. Pools.
Is that what you're calling Nick Swartzen's cock? Got him. Confirmed.
Scam Sam, thanks for the $2. Play Coach Scott's call. Play it now. Play it now. I can't. There's no way I can play it right now. I mean, technically there is a way I can play it, but I'm not going to. It's too good. It's too good. Coach Scott just says, here's a gift, Chad, from me to you.
Reading.
There's a figure 4 in your future, Chad. And Ric Flair, I found out, works out at my gym, too. Looking good, Z. How's the workout? How many pounds are you down? Totality. The workouts have been very
Holy shit, we saw that license plate number. Way to dox Florentine's cars.
suspect this week. So I'm doing comedy. Never crossed the nature boy. Rest in peace, Chad. Send Florentine the link. Florentine's here. Florentine is here. You want to take a walk around the pool area? Florentine
guess.
Doesn't like that. He doesn't want to get involved in the Dabbleverse.
He doesn't want to get involved, but yeah, you're walking around his property and showing everybody his house. Got it. This is how Chad treats friends. Is that supposed to be a beard, Chad? I didn't see Florentine in this video.
You and Florentine going on MLC today? I don't think so.
I gotta stop and read. Hold on.
We usually leave around 5:15 to go to Naples, so I don't.
Hold on, I gotta stop and read again.
See that happening.
Hold on, I'm spinning so I can read again.
I don't see it happening.
I gotta read again.
Doxed. Whose crib is that? That's the Florentine summer home. Someone's doing well. Stop doxing Jim's house. You don't know where it's at. You can't find it.
Challenge accepted. Patrick at nobodylikesonions.com. Can anybody find this house? It's in Fort Myers. It's on a lake. You've seen what it looks like. It's got a fountain in front. It's got this big driveway. You've seen the pavers. We got hours left on this show. Challenge accepted. Can anybody find Florentine's house? Patrick at nobodylikesonions.com. Free hat or shirt from our store to the first person who emails me a link to Florentine's house.
Go take a walk around the pool. Did you talk to Coach Scott? No, I have not. He left a message for me to call him. And that was another reason I'm going to wait till tomorrow, because after I play it, I might call him. I can't do it without my roadcaster. I don't have that.
It's a pretty big property.
Pool area.
Pool area. Look at that coping.
Pretty nice pool area, huh?
I was talking about Chad, not the pool.
Nice hot tub.
Look at this hot tub, huh? You guys ever seen a hot tub?
Are you doing a walk and talk? Because you don't want Jim to hear how bad your show is.
No, Chad challenged us. He's like, you can't find it. You won't be able to find it. I'm just curious.
Diablo, you're hilarious. Diablo's so funny. He's so fun.
No, this is way nicer than my house. The hot tub's smaller, but this is way nicer than my house.
Everything he says is gold.
So here's someone at the bar. He's out here doing this while people are out. Here's a woman at the bar, and Chad's just walking around. Don't mind me. I'm just doing a stream. I got to get my steps in, get a few super chats.
So yeah, that's it. That's
all right. Shit Show says I sent the address. Is that real? I wonder if that's true. Hold on. Holy shit. I don't think that's it. It's not going to have a suite number, is it? Why would it have a suite number? This is a big property. Oh, shit. This is going to be a prank. All right, yeah, that's not it. I don't know what you're doing. Good bit, I guess. Somebody will find it. Somebody will find it. Oh, no. Sorry, I just got an email from my lawyer. Oh, wow. This can't be real. All right, this should be public if someone goes and finds the paperwork. I'm not talking about it. But if oh, you guys will eat this up. Good luck. You guys will eat this up when you find out. Sorry, back to Chad.
That's what's going on. There's the boat dock right there. It's pretty cool. Is that Crank Anchor's money? That's VH1 That Metal Show money, bro.
Yeah, no, this is a nice house for sure. This is like a really nice property.
Inside the house because it's starting to rain a little bit. Kevin's soundboard up in this piece. What do you think about Mersh's taking over the Dabbleverse? I know you're a big fan of him. I'm not. I'm like, his voice bothers me. It's like he smokes way too much. So I can only listen to like a few minutes of Mersh till I have to.
Chad is very picky about men. Chad is very, very picky about men. He needs their voice to be a certain way. He needs their physical appearance to be a certain way. He doesn't like it if you're too tall, too short, too fat, too skinny. He doesn't like certain timbres of men's voices. What do you like in a man, Chad? He needs him to have good skin. You know? Chad's a very picky guy when it comes. It's probably why he's single. He just hasn't found the right man yet. It's like the Goldilocks story all over again.
Click it off. He's got that smoker's.
Yeah, Doom makes a good point. You like Florentine's voice, but not Doom's voice? It's the same voice. This is the same voice. One just has more money in it.
Voice that's just too intense.
Yeah. That's a great point, Doom. That's a great point. Florentine and Mersh have the same voice.
But you can like him, Doom. Like whoever you want.
So now Chad's going inside Florentine's house. Again, imagine inviting Chad to stay with you and he's just live streaming all over your property and now he goes inside your house. Yikes. Ryle says, check your phone, Patrick. Will do. I have a text from Riles. Oh no, Riles found it? Riles found it. You'll never find it. You'll never find it. You'll never be able to find out where Florentine lives. I dare you. I dare you to find it. Wait, what was it? 3. He really found it. That's bananas. Copy address. Paste. Oh. Wow, you really did find it. Holy shit. Oh, wait, that's not it. Are you guys clowning? This is a shithole. Oh, wait, is that it over there? No, this is a shithole. That's not it, Riles. Is it? The one photo did look like it. I can't tell. I can't tell.
What are you, 9?
What are you, 9? Mark Davis, it's Belle Isle from Fletch Lives. That's a deep cut. So now Chad's taking us inside Florentine's house.
Lady KB loves Mersh's voice. I hope Lady KB gets laid. That'd be hilarious if Lady KB and Mersh hooked up. That'd be fantastic.
So Chad's walking. You hear Chad with his wet shoes walking all over Florentine's beautiful travertine tile. Shoes on, Chad. Shoes on. This is a nice house. I know you're used to walking on concrete. I'm walking on concrete. You hear his squeaky ass keds. Imagine, he's been walking around in the rain and the dirt. He walks into your house and just squeaks through your tile. Look at this fucking idiot.
Lady KB loves Mersh's voice. I hope Lady KB gets laid. That'd be hilarious if Lady KB and Mersh hooked up.
By the way, I'm not being picky here. I'm not being nitpicky. Look at this.
That'd be hilarious if Lady KB and Mersh hooked up.
These are shoes. Everyone else takes their shoes off when they go inside the house. Everyone else, shoes, right by the door. Everyone else, not Chad. I'll squeak my muddy shoes through your house. I'm an awesome house guest. Holy shit, this guy's a piece of shit. What an uncultured boob.
That'd be fantastic. See, here's
He's
my
like, don't worry, I'll be on the tile soon.
podcasting equipment that I brought with me. But it's not working. It's not working. Where's my glass?
Listen to these wet, squeaky shoes on tile.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm tracking mud. I'm the mud shark. Yeah.
Oh, here they are.
The whole house.
Jim just moved in. Place sounds empty. No, it's a huge fucking place.
He's wearing 2, not 1, 2 We're Doing It bracelets. His own merch. Huh. He's wearing 2 of his own bracelets. What's going on with this guy? What's happening? 2 of them. Just in case you forgot we're doing it, we are doing it. We are doing it. I'll mail you a bracelet. Send me your address.
Place. MOC podcast.
Imagine he ordered those bracelets. That's what's one of the most embarrassing things. He ordered those bracelets. The Lance Armstrong bracelets were a thing in, 1996? But when he was trying to think of what merch to order, he ordered magnets and bracelets. You know, it would be cool. It's like he got a promo merch catalog and was like, that would be pretty cool to order some of those bracelets. Can I get them in red and black?
I'm like neighborhood watch, checking to make sure everyone locked their car doors. So far, I found 5 cars unlocked. I took their wallets to teach them a lesson.
I hate Chad. Chad, come on my show. Fuck Rookie. Rocco, come on my show. Get me Melton's address. I got a new used boombox.
Somebody said you wear your own hats. People still wear hats. Hats aren't out of fashion. And they're awesome hats. They don't have a thing on it that I said one time when I was drunk and has followed me around everywhere since as a joke to make fun of me. You remember that's what We're Doing It is, right? Chad was drunk, drinking out of a water bottle filled with Tito's, and said that, and now we all make fun of him because of that. That's where that came from. Yes, I wear my own hats. I don't wear my own poodle skirts, because those ain't in fashion. By the way, all the hats are on the way to you for the Hat Club. Check them out.
My own bracelet, buddy.
Yes, I do wear my own hats. You can get your own hat too at nobodylikesonions.com/store. Nobodylikesonions.com/store. We do have new merch coming soon, so grab, if you like any of this stuff, grab it now. You have about a month left, and then we're going to rotate it out and finally get some new merch in the store. It's been about a year. Grab it while you can. Grab it. Oh, shit. The fuck was that? My whole iPad fell over and I just hit a button.
I22 doing it.
I22 doing it.
No one cares how nice the hotel Jim is paying is. It's pathetic. Is that Kevin? Is that really Kevin? I don't think it is it?
Shut up, Tiff. It has not been 2 years. Feel is not even a year old yet. Feel isn't even a year old yet, you old bitch. Grow up. Eat some cheese.
You act like this is your place. When I said I'm staying at Jim Florentine's summer home, yeah, okay.
I mean, you act like it's your place because you're just treading dirt through it.
It's very nice. Shoes are wet, messing up Jim's floors, you stew.
Yes, I'm glad somebody called him out on that.
It's fine.
It's fine. He doesn't even care.
Drop a deuce, then swing to the bathroom. No, I'm not doing that.
Because he's never taken, like, he doesn't understand that, like, people with nice homes don't want you wearing shoes in their house. Most people take their shoes off at the door to not fuck up the carpet or the floor.
You definitely can tell in your face after bringing some old MLC, how many pounds are you down? I've been working out myself. 30. I lost 35 pounds.
We call this segment Chatting with Chad.
And honestly, a lot of it was just, I was a full-fledged drunk, drinking all the time. Contrary to what people think, I rarely drink.
I think you're right, Balmert. I think this is an Airbnb. When he says Jim Florentine's summer home, you saw when he came in, this house is mostly empty. Like that room off to the right, opposite of the shoes, had nothing in it. You hear the echoing. It does feel like this might be an Airbnb property. But Chad said this is that metal show money. So Chad's acting like this is Florentine owns this, and he might. I'm not shitting on Florentine here. Good on him. Again, it's a nice property. Tim Bollinger, check your email. I found the house for sure. For sure. We can find out if it's an Airbnb. Let's find out if it's an Airbnb. Owned by Florentine Estate LLC. It's an 82,000 square foot lot. So you get a couple acres. Yeah, I think that is it. That is it. Again, I'm not here to dox him, but Chad thinking you can't find it is nuts.
Anymore. Is Luke going to do stand-up, Jimmy I? No, he's over it. I think Luke's over stand-up. But it's kind of funny. Andrew Dice Clay calls Luke
What's on Chad's watch? Is it cracked? See these two chips? Chad's chipped his Apple Watch up.
Luke all the time. Hostile White Knight. Honestly, your place is nicer than Jim's. Better floor. No, this is a better place.
He's arguing like that was a serious comment. Nah, this place is nicer than my studio apartment. Nah, this place is nicer, guys. Trust me. Trust me. Gladwell Ape's whole apartment complex doesn't even have a pool house. Nah, this one's nicer, dudes. This one's nicer. I did get a lot of emails here with the Florentine address. Whoever sent it to me first, who it might be IC1? Is that IC1? It looks like IC1 is the first person to send it to me. The one that Ryle sent is not it at all. But yeah, a lot of people do have it. A lot of people have the address. This is 100%. Goes to Mr. P. I wear my whiter buff hat with pride. White buffalo hat, yeah.
My new floor is great, though.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking. I'm like Rob Saul at work. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Oh.
Oh yeah, I think Shit Show. The address Shit Show sent me is the is like the strip mall where Chad's performing.
Sorry. I was very polite. Fernham says I quit drinking over a year ago and I lost almost 40 pounds in 3 months. Chad, what shoes do you have on? Wouldn't you like to know? Too much coke, T-Gun. Yes. I got to cut back on the cocaine that Kate Quigley gave me.
Timely. When was that Kate Quigley Darius Rucker thing? Was that 2019? Every one of Chad's references are from his glory days. Remember Airwolf?
Anyways, God, I wonder if I can give you just a taste of that. Pool Scan Sam, thanks for the bucks. Chad, did you get Arby's on the way down?
Look at these hairy knuckles.
I did not. We just ate at this. They have all these like cool little taco Mexican places around here.
Yeah, taco Mexican.
I'll give you a taste of the Coach Scott phone call. I can do that.
What are you guys in the mood for tonight? Taco Mexican? Yeah.
Big ups. Jeff Dye shouted out Kevin Brennan on Fighter and the Kid. I heard that. Does anybody have the timestamp? All right, I'll give you a taste of the Coach Scott phone call, okay?
All right, because Chad can't sit on anything. We're going to get the details of it. And spoiler alert, it's not crazy. It's not gold.
Do you guys want to hear it? Or should I just wait till tomorrow? God damn it, Chad. You know better. Pull, scam, Sam. Did you guys hear Caitlin Clark is out for the All-Star game? She's hurt again. Johnny Payton says, play it. Doom says, you're muted. Play it now. Wait until tomorrow and then call him after.
Hold on. Let me put up a poll. What do you guys think I should do? What do you guys think I should do?
I just want to play a taste of it. I won't play all of it. Here we go. Here's a little taste.
Hey, this is Scott from the Boxing Club up in St. Cloud. Hey, I wanted just to give you a jingle. When you called me last Thursday and when you told me about Aaron's podcast.
All right, that's all I'm playing. I just want to make sure you guys got it. That's all I'm playing.
So what happened is someone left a review on Google or something at for Coach Scott's gym page that, hi, I'm dissatisfied with the gym and I'm quitting because Coach Scott is mean to homeless people or something like that. And Coach Scott went back in. It's on Reddit. And Coach Scott went back in and argued with them like, you're not a real member. You're fucking with me. This is boxing, yada, yada, yada. And I guess Coach Scott called Chad about that. And it's like, again, because these people are fucking with his business. Do not leave reviews on a man's business. Do not call Coach Scott and fuck with Coach Scott. Aaron has distanced himself from this gym. Coach Scott has made it clear he doesn't want anything to do with this shit. It's one thing if you want to set up a time to talk to Coach Scott on your show and do an interview, fine. Cold calling this man and bugging this man and harassing his business. This guy, trust me, he's a super nice dude. He's got a heart of gold, salt of the earth kind of fella. He doesn't want anything to do with this shit. Leave him alone. Don't leave reviews on his shit. He's made it very clear. He's had enough of Aaron's bullshit.
That's all. That's all I'm playing. Rest in peace, Doodle. Is she no longer around? Your Wi-Fi is working perfectly now. This isn't Wi-Fi. I'm just on my cell. And I was going to use the hotspot, but it's even worse than Jim's Wi-Fi.
I mean, it's working fine. Your phone's your hotspot, right?
What kind of preview is that, you fool? Just a preview that he actually called and there's something going on.
There's nothing going on. Scott wants to be left alone and not harassed at his business.
And he brought up the thing about the homeless guy. Somebody put a review on.
I'll leave it at that. Johnny Payton, a jingle, ha ha ha. Scott is the best, sweetheart. Pool scans.
I love this knuckle shot.
Yeah, thanks for the $2. Play it all, or I'm done super chatting. Dick Fitzwell says,
Chad is shaking. Whoa. Watch this.
Super chatting.
Watch this. Watch when he puts his hand down here. He's shaking.
Dick Fitzwell says, Doodle loves Coach Scott. Dick Fitzwell says, Doodle loves Coach Scott. All, or I'm done super chatting. Dick Fitzwell says, Doodle loves Coach Scott. Dick Fitzwell says, Doodle loves Coach Scott. Dick Fitzwell says, Doodle loves Coach Scott.
You got nerve issues? What is that? People are saying DTs.
I'm unable to put these on the screen. I'm unable to put them on the screen.
Point of view, Chad is trying to find your clit.
Oh, Spawn. Arby's goat mac and cheese like cement in your gut. I don't think I'd ever eat mac and cheese from Arby's.
Arby? Arby?
Excuse me. Arby.
Yeah, look, his hand is shaking. You can see it here as he fingers the button. You'll see his knuckles like do that. They're vibrating.
Chad, when will your house of cards fall apart, if you had to guess?
Cool voice.
I don't answer gay questions. Jim's internet is worse than Chad's.
Why would you read it then?
It is. Everyone loves Coach Scott except
Chad, when will your house of cards fall apart? I don't answer gay questions.
Except for Aaron. Honestly, Chad, do you think the HRO will stick? I don't know, but I'm here for it. Shannon's unacceptable view. I'm on.
Yeah, Chad doesn't have any opinions on anything because he doesn't know how to think. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But believe me, when whatever happens, I'll be the first one to break it after everyone else. And then I'll claim credit. That's the TM Zumock way.
Coach Scott's side. Holy crap, Batman. Thanks for the $5. Coach Scott is your new bestie. Yes. It's my best friend. We're phone friends. Learn from Coach Scott. He'll teach you morals. Coach Scott has a 5-finger. You guys are out of control.
You guys are out of control. This is crazy, dude. You guys are out of control.
Hyperbole. How many calls is Ric Flair getting? I don't know, but they need to stop. Coach Scott and Chad in the morning. Yeah, maybe that's the new show. We'll go up against Chad and Chad in the morning. Did you guys hear that? That's thunder.
Thanks.
Thunder only happens when it's raining.
Not true. Thunder actually only happens when it's lightning.
I'm like Ray.
It's the problem with Stevie Nicks. You can't believe a word that bitch says.
Tim's Totality. Clearwater Chad is willing to keep Chad and Chad going. Well, good luck to him. It was short-lived.
Like, I wonder when he's on stage with his We're Doing It shirt and his We're Doing It bracelets, does he think like, fuck yeah, dude, I'm branded?
Coach Flop, watch your mouth. Is that what thunder sounds like? No shit, Sherlock. Pool Scan Sam.
Pool Scan Sam.
Anyways, I just wanted to pop on.
Trying to get some super chats. That's not happening, so I'll get out of here.
I know what was going on. I apologize that I had to shut the show down earlier, but it was out of my hands, and you guys would have been bitching the whole time about the audio and everything. So,
versus this,
it was best that I just shut it down.
You guys hear that?
It's thundering.
We heard you.
Dick Fitzwell says, "Get up, Chad, because Scott loves you. He's going to teach you to eat lightning and crap thunder. Blink once if you need help. Wink. Are we talking war? Delta Zero, have a good day."
Does Chad think blinking is winking? Blinking and not.
Blink once if you need help.
Oh, me so Asian. Me Asian Chad Zumock.
Wink. Are we talking war? Delta Zero, have a good day. You have a good day yourself. Thank you very much. Okay, later on, I gotta poop. Ugh, Fernum. Too much information. KK, hey. Are Heather and Catherine going to be there tonight? No, I doubt it. Good memory. Leave Florentine and Upper Decker for old time's sake. Have you seen my tricycle? No. Hey, KK. The audio was okay, man. Real talk.
So we're just watching a bored guy read his chat. We're just watching a bored man who wishes he had... Again, like, where's Florentine? It's the middle of the day. Everyone else is clearly, like, out by the pool, outside, cooking out. The hot tub was going. And Chad's like, I gotta go stream. Look, I know I'm in this beautiful $1 million home on a lake, but I better go stream. Catch you later, Florentine.
That thunder's coming to you.
That thunder's coming to you. He's just reading every comment.
Give us a tour of the house. I just did. I don't like showing everybody everything.
What? Jesus Christ.
You can call call me Nannerpuss, Nannerpuss. And guess what? I love Nannerpuss. You can call me Nannerpuss, Nannerpuss. And guess what? I love Nannerpuss.
I don't like showing everybody's everything. That's private. That's private, guys. I don't want to show off Florentine's house after he walks around everywhere. You want to see the pool? You want to see the hot tub? You want to see the barbecue? You want to see me squeak mud through the whole house? You want to see the pool table? I don't like that, guys. I don't like to show private areas.
Tour of the house. I just did. I don't like showing everybody everything. It seems too invasive.
Yeah. Now.
Spawn says, I gained 12 pounds, 10 more to go. High adulterated fat, good for you.
Yeah, you're right. I bet he has snooped through this whole house. I said this back in 2023. I wouldn't feel comfortable letting Chad spend the night in my house. If Chad was staying in a room that I couldn't lock from the outside, I would not be comfortable letting him stay in my house. Call me if you need water in the middle of the night. Call me if you need to get out to use the bathroom. I'm not letting you stay in my house, you fucking career criminal.
Good for you. Was Chad and Chad on this morning? I don't know. Shades Cal says, I think Chad's mad at me. Why? Why would I be? Why would I be beautiful?
Yeah, beautiful. Hey, Shades Cal, cheer up, beautiful.
Go wank on Jim's bed. Am I blocked? Yep. You're
just reading every comment. This is just a nonsense stream of thought.
Blocked. Get out. Okay, I'll play a little bit more Coach Scott.
On the downtown gym site, I don't think it was you. Because, really, the only person that knew that we had a homeless.
Play it all tomorrow on the show. I don't know if anybody gifted today, but that doesn't come up on my screen.
He 100% place your bets right now. He 100% is going to call Coach Scott after he plays the voicemail tomorrow, right? Place your bets. Tomorrow on his show, when he plays this voicemail, he's going to call Coach Scott live. Let's call Coach Scott. Let's call Coach Scott.
So let me know if that happens so I can give them proper credit. Domo, would you like blocked? Just let me know. Johnny timestamp, I tried. Are there any Robin Quivers picks around? Check the drawers. They're everywhere. What's around here? Oh. There's this. I'll show you this.
We'll wait.
Well, we're waiting.
Joey Diaz book. Joey Diaz and Jim's, I think it's Jim's niece wrote it with him, Erica Florentine.
Is show and tell over, Chad? Hold up a lanyard and let's get out of here.
Bobby Riggs. Who's Jack? Wait. Or Ray's a homo. We'll go Carmix on that one. We'll leave Ray alone on that one. Chad, will you enjoy? Wait. Pull Scan Sam. Z-Man, call me later. I have info on those Jordans. Yeah, just put your phone number in the chat. I'm getting a text from Godfrey. What the hell is he texting me about?
This is going great.
Tarnish Maiden. Tarnish Maiden.
What the fuck are we doing?
Tim Sotali says, like 8 shows were live last night. It was wild.
I gotta blow my nose, excuse me.
BYB, no one watches that. Mr. Kill Everything, Ray, Ashley, Kiki, Dixon, Carmix. Yeah, I was at the comedy club last night. I didn't pay attention to anything. Who, what, why? What the fuck?
I was balls deep in comedy.
Your apartment? No, it's not. Godfrey has the monkeypox. Is that true? Is that true?
Is it? He didn't even tell me.
All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Because I just was basically just checking in.
Right.
To
Thank God. Thank God, Chad. Don't ever leave town again without letting us know where you're going. And text us when you get there. Thank you for checking in, Chad. We wondered. We wondered if you were okay.
What was going on? Break a leg. Yes. We will be at the Off the Hook Comedy Club tonight in Naples. I think Deb's coming down.
Great.
She said she was.
Deb will be there.
But the show last night was fun. What the hell? All right, Godfrey's texting me.
We heard you. We'll wait while you read.
This is not him. Huh?
Who's on the phone, Chad? Oh, he hit it real quick. He realized he was doing the phone thing. Huh? Oh, wait. They make fun of me.
I'm not even going to read what he sent because I don't think it's him.
What? Now someone's spoofing Godfrey's number?
All right, guys. We're out.
The only reason I'm not going to read Godfrey's text is because I don't think it's him.
Out of here. Have a good one.
All right, man. We'll see you later, Chad. Hit the like button. Chode. Queever Stottertoe, whatever it is. Oakland, I said Raisin Chad Bri. Oakland says Raisin Chad Bri. K-Fur says first orders free. Hit the DM. Nothing to lose. Woo. Don't advertise here. Mark Abatista, don't search on lakes for that address. That's the river. I don't know what river. It's not Lake Okeechobee. But Mr. Nobody, member for 27 months, own Hattie Patty. Thank you. Detroit Mike, who has a summer home in Florida and winters in New Jersey, either Chad or Jim, is an idiot. It's a good point. Mitch Connor, Aaron's charge page was updated showing 2 charges. Huh? KFT member for 1 month. He had the DTs and early onset Parkinson's. W Man says beef. He prefers beef. All right, this next segment's going to be mean. I'm warning you right now. This next segment is going to be a little mean. So if you don't like me bullying the less fortunate, you're not going to like this at all. But I guess on Saturday, on Tuki's show, on Bedabbling Live, this happened.
Wanted me to promote his GoFundMe. I just saw it this morning.
Well, you should become a $100 sponsor.
Yes, you have to send me $100 in order for me to promote your GoFundMe. All right, I'm gonna do it because he seems like a nice guy. His name is William, and William is a blind listener of ours. Now I don't know why he doesn't go bother Blind Mike, who might be sympathetic.
It's a good point.
He sent it to Blind Mike, but he couldn't read it.
He was polite. Yeah, I guess so. But also, I guess having blind listeners is better than having deaf listeners because deaf listeners can't. They can't help us at all, right? Well, they can't enjoy the show, right? Are there braille like podcasting? Like, is there a way for?
There should be.
Shut up, OJ. I'm saying like, oh wait, I guess you can just put on closed caption.
Yeah, there's that.
Oh, okay.
I think deaf people can read.
They can,
unless they're deaf and dumb.
That's fantastic.
What about that deaf, dumb, and blind kid?
Which one?
He used to play pinball.
Ray DeVito. But yeah, here's support Will B's journey to independence.
Nice.
He needs he's looking to raise $5,000. I will send him some money because now I'll look like a dickhead if I don't.
Yes.
But are we gonna watch the video or?
I don't.
We should.
I mean, at this point, I kind of want to know what his deal is.
Will, I love you, but I mean, asking for money for independence isn't really independence.
Well, he wrote Rocco /
That's a great point, Cardiff or Ralph. Asking for money for independence is not really being independent.
Hoping you might get this out there to people, as I don't really have much of an online friend group. Thanks in advance. By the way, I'm not a grifter like Aaron, John, etc. I don't ask people for money usually, so that's good.
That is
so.
good.
I guess he doesn't need money. So that's good. I totally misunderstood this. I thought he was looking for money. But listen, I guess it's hard for him to find work. It says, hello, I am William B. I'm 40-year-old legally blind man. I've been living in Wichita, Kansas for the last 3 years with no real job prospects. I've applied for jobs all over the U.S., just trying to find a better situation for myself moving forward. All years of no luck, I have reestablished a relationship with a company. After years of no luck, I have reestablished a relationship with a company I've worked for in the past. Upon reviewing my options in life, this one seems like the best possible way for me to keep doing this on my own, at least for the most part on my own. Living on disability alone doesn't give me the chance to save or earn a lot of funds beyond my bills. That's why shut up, JT. It's not funny. That's why I started this fundraiser. I'm asking for help from people to get some funds to move back to Kinston, North Carolina, where I have a job starting August 4th. So he actually does have a job.
Okay, this is, I get, you know what? Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Right.
This is a guy that has a goal.
Right.
He's got a job. He's getting him. He's
pulling. Oh, now we like guys with goals.
Himself up by his bootstraps.
Agreed.
Needs a little help to get there.
He just needs money to get over there.
This is the American dream right here.
Right. This is nice. If it's all on the up and up, which I'm sure it is, Tukey only has
holy shit
the best fans. What?
Get the air.
What's that? The funds are being used for both transportation and initial housing costs. Tune into the YouTube channel or come back here for updates on the trip and the journey.
Well, look at this. Dan G, who gave us 50 memberships the other day, gives Tukey 50 memberships. Look at this fucking guy. You could have given us 100 memberships, you piece of shit.
How dare you?
Just kidding. Thank you for supporting Tukey.
Thanks in advance to anyone for helping and sharing this fundraiser.
Good job. Dan G just gifted 50 memberships. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of memberships.
That's a lot of memberships. Jesus Christ. Thank you.
Was that a mistake?
I think, yeah, was that a mistake?
Yeah, Riles is right. Pick a show, Dan G. Pick a show. You think we're going to stand for this?
No.
Because there's no refunds. I reach out to Will B. He's our refund guy. Yeah. He has our refund funds.
Get in the chat now. Grab one of those memberships. Well, let's thank all the people that got a Dan G membership. Hold on.
Yes, read all their names. I see you all. All right, let's watch a little bit of this. Again, this is a fellow listener who apparently does have a job lined up. He just needs help getting there, and I will definitely be donating to this. I guess if you want to look him up, it's Support Will B's Journey to Independence, and his name's there anyway. William Buckler.
But that's a fucking that's a GoFundMe right there.
Agreed.
I agree. I'm not gonna have to do this every month. I just need this to get to North Carolina. Now, Will B. I mean, are you going first class to North Carolina? Why the fuck could you not? get a cheaper ticket.
Well, I think he also needs a house.
No, he's got to. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I'm being an asshole.
This is for the whole thing. So let's watch a little bit and understand a little bit more about our friend Will B.
Hello, everyone. So I thought I'd do this little video here just to tell you what this thing's all about. My name is Will B. I will be turning 40 years old next week. I have a birthday coming up. I am.
Happy birthday. All right, so we're going to watch this because I wasn't aware this happened on Tuki's show. But this morning, myself and some other programs, which I don't need to name, WATP, received an email from Will B. Patrick. Subject line, by the way, Tuki says I'm doing this the right way. Patrick, sorry to bother you, but I was wondering if you might help me get this out there, as I don't have a large online friend group to share it. Now, this sounds like it's a cut and pasted message. Rocco, Cardiff, and OJ went over it Saturday, and that was so awesome to hear them say I did mine the right way, as so many of these are just garbage. I'm legally blind, out of work for 3 years. A place in North Carolina will employ me starting August 4th, but I got to move, and living off nothing but disability for 3 years means I don't have money to move across the country, but I want to go back to work. I don't want to run on too much here, so thanks for taking the time to read this. The video in the GoFundMe tells more of my story. Also, I put the link to Rocco's breakdown of it. Thanks in advance for any exposure this might bring. Let's pull up the old GoFundMe, shall we? Bink, bonk. 821 raised out of 5,000 being seeked. Now, I don't see Tuki on here anywhere. Where's Tuki? Unless he's anonymous and he gave $30 4 hours ago or $25 2 days ago. But other than that, I don't see any. Maybe just $20 anonymous. Let's hear the story.
Hello, everyone. So I thought I'd do this little video here just to tell you what this thing's all about. My name is Will B. I will be turning 40 years old next week.
It looks like he's reading to me. I don't believe that he's blind. I'll say that.
I have a birthday coming up. I am legally blind. I have been legally blind since I was 3. I've been living on my own, completely on my own, surviving since right around age 25 when Dad passed away. He was the last relative I had. Long story short, guys, I don't do this very often because I'd rather not. I prefer making it on my own and doing my own thing, but sometimes in my life that doesn't work out because, for a good example, being on disability alone and not having a
Why don't you sell that extra tooth? JK.
job out here in Wichita, Kansas for the past almost 3 years means best case scenario, I might be able to save up an extra $100 a month above what my bills and my cost of living cost me out of the little bit I get on disability. And it's not that I don't want to work. It's not that I haven't been trying to find a job. I've applied for jobs as far as Austin, Texas, and Wisconsin.
I've been everywhere, man. For 3 years. For 3 years, you've been looking for a job and haven't been able to find one. I'm not saying that's not possible. Okay.
And gotten mixed responses from all of them, but then an intent lack of interest after that. So, long story short, to
intent lack of interest.
Get out of Wichita, Kansas, because I'm not too thrilled with coming to the Midwest. I wish I would have stayed on the East Coast. I think that was a mistake. I actually came out here for a job and found out that was complete fabrication from a company called, what were they called? I will look them up and put them in the next video.
Fake.
But that was
next video. So there's going to be another no fund me.
In Missouri when that
no fund me
didn't work out. I came down here to Wichita 3 years ago because down here I could actually afford my own apartment. And long story short, now I'm here and I want to get back to North Carolina. So in strives to do that, I have talked to some people that I used to work with down in North Carolina that I parted with amicably, and they have given me a job. So I start my job in the small town of Kinston, North Carolina, working for Lions Industries for the Blind in Kinston, and they are hiring me back on August 4th. Now I have to get there. I should note that flying is not an option at all right now because I do not have a real ID.
Rocco says, take this man down. I have a direct quote from Rocco this morning. You want to hear this? This is a fact. You deny it? I dare you to deny this, Rocco. I dare you to deny this. Rocco said about this gentleman. Let me find it. Blind people are annoying to deal with. Nothing's ever good enough. He caught me in a good mood. It gets worse. Hold on. Wait till you hear what he said about him. I hate so many people in the world. Now I have to add the blind to the list. I hate him now. I hate him now. That's fucked up, Rocco. That's fucked up. Wait, hold on. Where am I?
To get one before I get back to North Carolina. And I refuse to do that in this state because we will talk in upcoming videos about all that I find really, really weird about the state of Kansas and the city of Wichita specifically. But
why don't you sell that fucking beer to Lux for Love or whatever it is?
This is one of the only states I've ever been in that doesn't give disabled people alternative ways to get ID. So therefore, for me to go get the ID here would cost me $35. For me to do it when I get back,
we'll do a GoFundMe for $35.
Carolina literally cost me the trip to the DMV because they will give it to me for free. So I'm not doing that here. I'm not dealing with it here if I do need to do it. Plus, I hate to fly. So, yeah, it keeps me off a flight.
It'll cost me $35 to get an ID here. It's free in North Carolina. So I'm raising $5,000 to go get a free ID in North Carolina.
I don't really want to travel public transit this time. That's how I got out here. And it meant basically selling or trashing all my stuff and completely starting over. And
sell plasma like Chad.
I've done that 4 or 5 times now in life. I'd rather not do that. So I found a friend of mine here who is actually willing to drive me back to this town of North Carolina. It's a 20-hour trip. That's on the road time. That's not counting stopping to eat. We're going to have to stop and sleep at least once, I'm sure. So that's going to cost me $1,000 or more. Probably more like $1,200 or $1,300. Then I got to come up with a deposit and the first month's rent on a place. That's going to be another $1,000. And I don't have 2 or 3 years to try and save this money up and earn it myself. I just don't. So I'm coming to the internet.
What have you been doing for the past 3 years? You've been in Wichita for 3 years. You said you could save $100 a month. And now you're saying I don't have 3 years to save up money. What have you done for the last 3 years? I get it, you're blind. I bet you didn't see this coming.
And I'm going to try and raise, I'm putting the limit on this, the top of this at $5,000, because realistically, $3,000 makes this move and gets it done. But I know how fundraisers work, and I know they usually don't ever get fully funded when there's something this small. So, plus fees and everything else. I'm going to make sure there are multiple ways to donate to this, but the GoFundMe is there, so you know that's at least the legit thing. But yeah, I wanted to say thanks to the internet in advance. I appreciate everybody who can help me out. Again, I don't make a habit of this. I don't do this. This isn't my normal deal, but I don't know how else to make this work. So I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time. Will be making fun of you. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, man. Listen. Is it a sad story? Yes. Do I want to put you in the box of other broken misfit toys in the Dabbleverse? From Quadfather to the... I'll mention your GoFundMe. I'll mention it. Here it is. Support Will B's journey towards independence on GoFundMe. Okay? There it is. Feel free to give him some money if you want to. Here's my problem. I did a search in my email for Will B. I wanted to know who this guy was and what his relationship to me was. And Will B has reached out to me before for several things, or providing me with information about several things. One of the things he emailed me about was explaining to me who everyone is on WATP. One of the emails he sent me was explaining to me why everybody hates Vito. That kind of stuff. Just background information on some of the characters in the Dabbleverse and beyond. Fine. So he's not just cold emailing me out of nowhere. He's contacted me before. My problem is, if you're not involved in the community, you're going to have a tough time convincing the community to rally around you for support. Let's say Tiff took ill and needed medicine or surgery. We'd all be right there. Tiff is a valuable member of our community. She's in the chat every day. People love her. She's funny. She's kind for the most part. But people know who she is. And everybody would be there to help out Tiff if she needed it. Jared M., rest in peace, was a member of our community, loved and hated for many reasons, but when he needed help with his dogs, how many people rallied around him for support and said, we'll get your dogs taken care of, we'll get your dogs health care, we'll get your dogs to a vet, we'll figure out what's wrong, we'll do whatever it's going to take. Anybody know Will B in the chat? Does Will B participate in the comments? Is Will B on the Discord? Does anybody know Will B? And you might go, well, he's blind. I've had blind fans. They're able to type on the phone. They're able to participate. They're not retarded. Will B, are you in the chat right now? Where are you? I don't know what's a scam and what's not a scam. I'll tell you this. I kind of feel about this, and I'm not trying to be mean, but I kind of feel about this like I feel about homeless people. Start a wood pile. Burn them for heat.
Oh, no.
No, I'm kidding, of course. I wish you luck. I think Cardiff and OJ and JT and Rocco make a good point. At least you have a job lined up. You have a plan. So be it. I do get it. I do get it. But I got to admit, I'm torn. I got to admit, I'm a little torn on it. Because who are these people with no family, friends, community? And when I say community, I mean us. I mean, like, again, it's not like we know who you are, really, in the chat. You don't have a credit card? You can't invest in yourself? You can't put $5,000 on a credit card to move and get set up in your new place? So that's what makes my spidey senses go. And look, I'm just skeptical of everything. I don't know what's a scam and what's not. Tukey says you sent him proof of employment, like you have an employment offer, and that you sent it to him. I maybe that's all true. Maybe that's all true. And I'm not trying. Look, I got to make this entertaining. I'm not gonna do a sad sack segment like Tukey on my show. If we're gonna cover this and promote it, we're gonna rip you. We're gonna tease a little bit. Again, this is called Support Wilby's Journey to Independence. It's on GoFundMe. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description of this show after the show's over. You will, luckily, there's a lot of good people here, and you will probably get some people to throw you some money. And I do wish you the best, of course. I don't want you destitute and homeless. You know, God forbid there's enough people out there making an excuse to not get a job like Michael Ray Bauer and Chad, who should be. But I don't know. I don't know if this is going to go how you think it's going to go, Nickel. You know what I mean? So, no, I got to make a segment out of it. We got to give you a little shit because put this on a credit card. If you have a job there waiting and you're going to make more money and be able to pay it back, look, I don't think you're going to get the $5,000 based on where you're at now. But maybe you'll get some more. I bet I refresh it right now. Some people have already given you money. Nope. Will support Will B's journey to independence. Painkillers calling him Will B homeless. No, go check him out. If you have some money to give, and especially if you're compassionate to the blind. Well, see, Rocco's made me feel bad about it because when Rocco started shitting all over him relentlessly, you know, when Rocco started saying the blind people are the worst, I fucking hate him. This guy scammed me. He caught me in a good mood. I started feeling bad. I was like, wow, Rocco's a really bad person. Rocco's dark. Rocco's a piece of shit. Rocco's the baddie. Rocco's probably the bad one. So that's where I'm at with it now. Actually, I think Will B's a nice guy. I think Rocco should get a fucking job. I think Rocco should start minding his P's and Q's, as it were, if you will. He's the one we got to look out for. Now Rocco's texting. Blind people smell. Take this blind retard down. They're nothing but street beggars. Wow. Like, I'm not even kidding you. He's texting me that right now. He's texting me right now, all that. So I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm confused. I'm angry. I feel bad. I'm hurt. Will B. Support Will B's journey to independence. I support you. I support you. I stand in solidarity with Will B. Okay, I've got an emergency. I thought I could hold it for another hour. Turns out I can't, and you're going to have to watch this again. I'm going to make you watch this again because it's 3 minutes long, and I got to go pee. And I'm so sorry, but I do like people getting angry at it. So here we go. Who did this? So thorough, Joe Burrow?
What's up? What's going on, you punks? Yeah, 2 streams in one day. Look who's here. He's a good egg. Nick in Fort Wayne. Hell yeah, punk. I think you know if you get offered a threesome, right? Are people pretty clear about that if they offer you a threesome? I don't know if he wants me to watch him have sex with his lady, and then when he tires out, I'm supposed to go in like I'm a relief pitcher just warming up in the bullpen. Maybe that's why I don't do cocaine. What time do the horses race at? Isn't it always at noon? Why can't horses race at night? What time are horse races? For Teal Hank, I watch a horse race at 11 o'clock in the morning. That's an early time to see a fucking horse race. That's if you ask me. I don't know. Isn't the horse a little tired? Why does a horse want to do that? What is it? They make them pee or they don't let them pee? One of the two. Is that how it works? I don't know. Where do they do the most heroin? What would they call that? Where do they do the most heroin? New Jersey? I'm Minneapolis. What I know? I'm supposed to put rubbing alcohol on my and let me know what you want me to cook. I think eggs are the easiest thing to cook. I got a grill out there. Hope wants to wrestle somebody in Jell-O. All right, I'll fucking sing some Frankie Valli with you, old man. That's life. That's life. And that's the way it is. Maybe that means he's shaving his bush. Maybe that's what mowing the lawn means, huh? I'm gonna do that. I gotta trim my hairs down there. I like trimming them. I'm not gonna lie. That you gotta do sitting on a toilet. I will trim my chest hairs on the fire escape. I don't mind the weird looks. People look and say, yeah, I just don't want the hair in the house. Yeah, why do we have hair on our balls? That seems unnecessary, right?
Dear Joe Rogan, I was born without thumbs. My family won't ever spend money on me for entertainment. I'm saving up for a Game Gear. I've started a GoFundMe. Okay. Queever Stutterland, that's the guy who answered Tukey Soup's phone. JT World Order. No, JT is, but not Will be.
Patrick, not since early Doug Stanhope have I laughed so much and felt so bad.
Yeah, me too. Me too. No, I wish the guy luck. I do. But who are these people with no... Okay, I gotta stop.
I tell my wife to always be very social in the NLO Discord because I know I can trust this group to buy me a new liver when I'm done drinking.
Exactly. Will be a Citizen M. This is a trick to get the mouse. Fuck. Chris Russell, good will be hunting. Good will be hunting. AO1012. Take out a payday loan. No, do not take out a payday loan. Do not take out a payday loan. Seize a day. This super tip is to support Will B and Red Bar. Get them. Yeah, I'll make sure they get this. Tim Bollinger, let's bring this piece of shit to Hackamania and make fun of his lack of sight on stage. Oh boy. Panhandler, I'm setting up a GoFundMe for hats. I'm a poor. Please promote and help me, Patrick. I might.
Jared is a human shit stain who abused his dog and asked for feet pics. He's not good. He was bad.
I too hate Jared.
I'm shocked to find out Rocco has this fucking disdain for blind people like this. You know, the way he's unloaded on text message about this man is hurtful. That's a fact, Jack. Apar, don't trust Rocco. He thinks Arby's is good food. Do you remember that Simpsons where they were all stuck on all the kids were stuck on the island, like Lord of the Flies? And they were all around a campfire and they were talking about how hungry they were. And one of the kids goes, I'm so hungry I can eat Arby's. It's one of the best moments in time. That's a fact, Jack. All right, we have a bunch of new steel toe videos. Rung dung a dung 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 from Stalin 19 from the past couple of days. I don't know which ones of these are important, but I think I want to focus on the golf tournament because that's coming up in a week and a half. It is falling apart, and this is a public service announcement because this man is basically defrauding people ongoing as we speak. This man is lying to people and stealing their money under false promises and pretenses. On the page to sign up for this golf tournament, it still says thousands in prizes. We have watched that get trimmed twice, and we're going to see it get trimmed again today. And when you look back at how this whole thing started, it's just a stark difference. And there's some sort of gaslighting going on about this golf tournament. He says that sponsors will be able to set up on the hole and have signage. The golf tournament, someone apparently reached out to the golf tournament on Reddit, and they said that no signage will be allowed. Nobody's going to be able to loiter at holes. And I'm just wondering what's real and what's not real at this point with this thing. So, rung dung.
You can tell that I'm not used to having goals again, and it's my shit, right? Also, get your tickets to the anniversary party. Get your tickets to the golf event. I'm going to go ahead and say that there won't be a golf event next year. It's just a pain in the ass.
Oh. He's announcing no tournament next year?
And I just had people bugging me about it for years, and I was like, guys, it's not a good idea. People aren't going to go. It's not something that's going to be popular amongst.
So he wants you to believe that he has always been against the golf tournament. He always knew this was a bad idea. It wouldn't be popular amongst the fans. This was never going to go well, according to him.
Our audience. I mean, you guys still have a week and a half to prove me wrong, more than a week and a half to prove me wrong. I would rather just do an anniversary weekend with just the show. And if, I want to go golfing on Sunday afterwards, I'll go golfing on Sunday afterwards. But putting together a
regular rules
golf event, it's one of those things where like you have a big audience and your audience goes, we want this, do this. And you're like, I'm going to give you a chance. I know, like, you have your instincts, and your instincts tell you this is a bad idea. You are not a golfing show. This is not a show where people will show up to do a big golf thing. Don't do it. And they go, come on, Aaron, just do it. And years and years and years, and they
he knew nobody would show up.
Ask and they ask and they ask. They go, okay, here you go, guys. I'm going to give you this golf event. If as many of you who are demanding this sign up and do it, we'll go crazy. And then you do it, and you're like, hey, man, thanks for the golf event. I'm glad you decided to do a golf event. I'm like, oh, you coming? I'm like, nah, I'm busy that weekend. I was like, what? So I love doing the anniversary show, but I am noticing that trying to do this golf thing is it takes away from my focus on the anniversary show. And I don't want to do that. So,
and we all know how much work goes into that. We all remember last year. It's taking away focus from the planning and the work that goes into setting up the anniversary show.
Oh, I guess prove me wrong. Annoyed Wawa supervisor says, you're telling me the Gino and Keanu tier of tickets ain't selling. Dude, nothing of the tier of tickets are selling.
If you remember there was an announcement that for $120 you can be in his foursome. For $90 you can be in Gino and Keanu's foursome. None of them have sold. None. Zero, according to Moody.
Nothing. Like, I think the prizes for that golf event are going to be...
All right. So on the page where you sign up, it says thousands in prizes. And then he said this past week, 500 for first, 400 for second, 300 for third, 200 for fourth, and 100 for fifth. Then it went to 500, 300, 100. This is the update.
You know, pretty low, I would say. I would say it's probably going to be a pretty low prize thing. For me, I'm just looking at going, golfing, having my best round I can, having a good time. That's what I'm going for.
I guess he doesn't say it here, but today apparently there was an update. Now there will only be 2 paid places. $400 for first, and what do you say, 100 for second? Something like that. Hold on one second. There is an update. Let's go to the Reddit. There definitely was an update today. Okay, here it is.
Helgi says, if it crashes one more time, I'm blocking you. I'm sorry about that. Just hit refresh, like, subscribe, follow, the whole deal. Stoney's Bar in downtown Rockville has the Steel Toe 11th anniversary party next Saturday. It's a week from Saturday. Get your tickets now, or if you're a VIP, get your VIP tickets today. Claim them today by emailing me, DMing me, whatever, so we can get you on the list. We are over half full for the comedy show. The party's going on all day. That's free. Just go ahead, jump in. The cornhole tournament, you can sign up when you get there. It's totally free, $300 for the winning team. Right now, for the golf tournament, the prizes are going to be 400, 100, or 300. I think we're going to go 400, 100 at this point.
Now, the problem with this is when this went on sale a month and a half ago, you promised thousands in prizes, and people who signed up then were promised thousands in prizes. People who signed up last week were promised 5 places paid plus a TV raffle. Now we're down to 2, 400, 100. That's it. That's it. So it's the very definition of fraud. It'd be one thing if you said the prizes will be announced on the day based upon entries. Now we're at 400, 100.
The more people come in, the more places we'll have with money. 400, 100 is the prize right now. If more people sponsor holes and more people sign up for the golf event, those prizes will get bigger. We're essentially giving away every dime we take in for the golf event. I'm not going to make...
Now, again, the golf event costs anywhere from $70 to $120. So have only 6 people entered? We're giving away everything we make as prizes of $500. Are we talking about 6 players? 10 play? What are we talking about here?
Make any money on the golf event, I promise. So jump in. You're guaranteed at least $400 if you win it. That's the bottom line right there. But Stoney's Bar in downtown Rockville, go ahead and go to Bike Night tonight at Stoney's. They've got their big food truck out there. They've got, oh man, I think it's going to be a nice night tonight.
They've got their big food truck out there. They've got their big one.
Perfect for the patio. And
they brought the big one out. The big food truck. They've got the big food truck.
Now, on the anniversary show side of things, we're over half sold. So keep buying your tickets to those. We usually double up the week of. Comedy show tickets for the toe usually just follow a pattern. Half the tickets sell right away. The other half sell the last week, and we play in front of a full house. So I'm excited about that. Do me a favor. Throw in some money. Goals make me nervous now after having a month of not having them. I'm a worrier 20 minutes into the show. Also, Rumble numbers have been crazy. YouTube numbers have been shit. Twitter, Kick, everything else is up.
Kick, Steel Toe, Morning Show. $11, $10, $13, $11, $8. $7, $3, $6, $8, $4, $1, $7, $1, $1. Kick is up. We're kicking ass over on Kick. What's the point of this? What's the point of this vanity project? Like, I thought it'd be fun to go back and see how this started.
$30 away from today's goal.
This is March 26th. This is March 26th.
Oh, thank you guys very much. Let's wrap up $30 before 8 o'clock. I already said if you guys got within 100 by 8, I would call on a golf tournament. If it's not that difficult to put a golf tournament together for an organization, we're going to have a golf event this year. Is it difficult to get a golf tournament together? Organizing a golf tournament requires careful planning and can be challenging, but with the right approach and resources, it can be a successful event. Isn't hard if you partner with the right venue. Right, because once I hand it off to the venue, right, like they've got people there that take care of that shit. So I just got to be the idea man and help them out wherever they need help.
Now, when I went and talked to Wapakata Golf Club and asked them about the tournament, they said, we don't know anything about a tournament. We're not doing a tournament. He bought tee times. That's all we know. We don't know who he is. We don't know anything about a tournament. Back here at the inception, I don't have to do anything. They have people to handle it. I just come up with the idea. Let's have a tournament. There's the idea. They handle everything. They have people who handle everything. Stark contrast where we're at today.
How much does it... Oh, there we go. How much does it cost to put on a golf tournament? The cost to put on a golf tournament varies greatly depending on its scale and purpose, ranging from a few $100s for a small event to hundreds of thousands or even millions for a major championship. Well, don't worry about that. A few $100. Oh, God. That's easy enough, right? And then the golf course makes all their money off you and I paying to go rounds. Everybody. Well, okay, what would you guys rather have? Since we're going to do this golf... since
AIDS. I'd rather have AIDS.
You guys have thrown in the money. You want to do the golf tournament. How do you want to do this? Would you rather do it at an easier course like Boulder Ridge but they don't have beer cart? Are beer cart girls a must for you? Because if so, if hospitality is like a big thing for you, I'm a territory guy all the way. Like for me, there's nobody better at running a golf course than Territory in St. Cloud. I think they do an incredible job. With Blackberry and Sartell being a close second. Wapakata's not bad either. but Rich Springs is okay. Rich Springs is probably the most fun bar after. Well, that patio at Territory is pretty nice, though, too.
It's a sweet patio. It's a sweet patio. I don't know. The snack bar at Wapakata is pretty sweet in that portable.
I don't know. I'll take your guys' opinion on it. If you're going to be one of the locals that would come out for it, let me know what you're looking for, and we'll make this as steel toe friendly as possible. Clapogram says, you mean is it hard if Steel Toe organizes it? Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. If I do it, is it going to be a shit show? King Kong Dong says Cold Spring is my favorite. I like Rich Springs. Territory is my favorite. I got you, bro. I'ma message you. All right, Dinosaur Fuel. You let me know where you're messaging me, and you'll get that all taken care of for us. Gray Duckling
taken care of.
Says beer, yes, no to Territory. That's a difficult course unless we do scramble. Is Territory difficult? Maybe I've just well, look, if I can break 100 at Territory, then maybe Hey, does it count breaking 9? If I break 90 this year at a par 70, where it's par 35, 9 holes, and you play those 9 holes twice, does that count as breaking 90 or no? It doesn't, does it? I didn't think so. I didn't think it counted. Shit. King Kong Dong says we can hit Stonies after if we do it in Cold Spring. That's a good point. I mean, am I an asshole? I find Rich Springs to be more difficult than Territory. Maybe I'm just a stupid asshole. Hulkamash says Blackberry is nice, but they're not the best for tournaments. We used to have our wrestling golf tourney there, and they're dicks now. Approachable says, let's put it this way, Aaron. You're going to be hosting an event where these monsters will show up. Now add easily accessible booze. I can see the press headlines already.
People go play golf bring their own booze. They make stuff for golf bags that keep your beer cold. People bring their own alcohol out on the golf course all the time.
Fauci's Pangolin says, just means you're not completely gay. If I break 90 at a par 35, like par 35 twice, I don't mean break 90 on 9. Hey, I didn't get any 10s. I don't know, man. This is something to think about. Because if I'm calling today, I'd like your guys' input on where you'd like it to be. I'd like to sponsor this event. $500 towards the event. Uh-oh. If I write, who is this? What is that? I don't want to write, who is this? That's the other thing. You pay for this with sponsorships, don't you? Oh, I don't want to make money on this. Like, are golf tournaments money makers?
Google might know if golf tournaments are money makers.
I'm going to feel kind of skeezy if I make money, or do you give that away?
He's going to feel skeezy if he makes money.
Away in prize money, right? That's what you do. I don't want to make money on it. Do you make money on a golf tournament? Let's take a look. So yes, golf tournaments can be a good way to raise money for a variety of causes. I don't want to do that.
Success.
I want to, I said, who is this? Sorry. And they just wrote back, stupid fuck. Well, that doesn't narrow it down. I mean, calling me a stupid fuck. Well, here, if you're just going to say stupid fuck, instead of telling me who you are, I'll read out your phone number on the show. And then if I read out your phone number on the show, somebody might recognize your number, and then they can tell me who you are.
It's like Chad. Oh, yeah? What if I just give out your number?
I can't golf because of my Jimmy legs, but I will be laying in the fairway on the 6th hole. Whoever drives their ball closest to me gets used merch mailed to them in 14 months.
Goes to Mr. P. Blinds or failed DNA. That's true. Cyborganic, he's saying golf event, not golf tournament now. Golf event, not golf tournament now. Tim Bollinger, none of his listeners actually golf, so he will win and take the prize money again. Is that true? Hold on. I got super tips.
Aaron, didn't you say it would just be a small one this year with 75 golf entrants? Aaron, didn't you say it would just be a small one this year with 75 golf entrants?
We'll see.
I'm channeling Aaron. Not all monsters are well known, but people like me can usually fly below the radar. Then I smelt an onion on the morning breeze, if you will, as it were.
Yeah.
Wow, Aaron is like so cool. When I grow up, I want to be a broadcaster just like Aaron. Hopefully I can get on the news for all my cool exploits. It would be totally tubular. He's such an awesome.
So now you have 10 minutes to answer the fucking question, asshole. Call me a stupid fuck for asking a question. Stoney's first annual golf tournament. That would be fun. Summerland is more the course for you. Coltrane says, have Bob Layton come with and absorb the steel toe energy. There you go. We'll call Bob. Hey, Bob, you want to come do this golf tournament with me? Has your case been adjudicated yet? Yes. All right. I think we might be able to be a part of this. The Aaron and the Steel Toe and Ox first annual golf tournament. That's not a bad idea. Zen Man, that's not very nice. Actual Steel Toe fan says, oh, yes, Aaron, don't earn money by putting on an event. Beg instead. Far more honorable. No, what I mean is I would like to give that money back to the audience in forms of prizes.
It's like when Chad wanted to do that event in Atlantic City. We should give back. We got to give back. Nobody wants to make money on this.
This is what I'd like to do. Oh, okay. Thank you, Dinosaur Fuel. You didn't have to call me a stupid fuck. You could have just said it's Dinosaur Fuel, and that would have been fine. All right, now I'm excited. Today turned into planning a golf tournament. Fun in the sun with a hamburger bun, right, guys?
Fun in the sun with a hamburger bun.
5-0 in the 320 with $5 says could help raise money for Melton's bariatric surgery. Help the fatty out. How is he not on Ozempic? Like, he's the perfect guy for it. He's going to die. Like, the term morbidly obese is him. I mean, you're running, like, if you're a great big fat person, you're running out of excuses for being so fat because it's almost like you have to try to be morbidly obese nowadays with all the shit they have. And then, like, there's always the old school ways, like bulimia, you know? Holly Ghost with $1.99 says, what day is this potential tournament? I'm thinking I want to do it in July. Less chance for weather problems or anything like that. July or August. Plus plenty.
Somebody posted that apparently there's a big storm that's supposed to be moving through. Now, look, it's a long ways out. Forecasts that far out can change. But it might end up storming all weekend next weekend. In which case, this will be an easy cancellation. The weather. We'll just keep all the money for the goal.
Plenty of time to put it on. But if we get the ball rolling on it quick, could do a golf tournament during the day, a Stoney's show at night, because we want to do a comedy show at Stoney's on May 31st. We have some special guests lined up for it. I like to do it. Honky says NLO equals nobody likes Ozempic. Actual Steel Toe fan, do not sweep for him. You know he's morbidly obese. That is you've seen the pic. He has a fucking hunchback. He's so fat. Stop it. He needs a stick to wipe his ass. Let's be very serious about this. Oh boy, guys. Jeremy's chiming in. I would consider a small sponsorship depending on when it is. Okay. And you're a terrible businessman. Use the money to knock out the goal for a few days. Well, that's no. You don't.
This is great. Listen to this spin.
You're misunderstanding me. That's what I mean.
When I say I don't want to make any money, what I mean is I'll just keep the money. Oh.
If I make money off this deal, I'd rather just put it towards prizes or the goal. I don't want to keep it. I would feel dirty if
I'd rather just go to you or I get it. I don't want to keep it. No, when I say I don't want to make money, what I mean is give me all the money.
Through this event, and I just shoved the money in my pockets. Like, it's a show thing, so it should be used for show things. That
isn't the goal his money? Doesn't all the goal just go into his pocket? He's like, no, I shouldn't make money. It should just go to the goal, which goes to me. I mean, who's buying this stuff? Who's falling for this?
That's what I'm saying. Definitely sponsor holes to raise. You know what? You know who knows something about golf tournaments? SP. SP could help me. Playing a guy. I bet you if I ask SP, she'd go, oh, I'd love to help you with a golf tournament. I'm just kidding. I'd probably trigger the fuck out of her if I asked her to plan a golf tournament with me. She'd be like, I don't want to hear the words golf and tournament. No fucking thank you. Sword Saint says hole sponsors with some hottie boombalotties. We could talk about this. The 10th hole is the Keanu butthole. Keanu butthole is the it's got possibilities. All right. Look at this. People are just sending in stuff like, I'll sponsor this, I'll do this, I'll do that. Oh my God. Sponsor a hole for $50 to $100. That's the way to get prize money plus entry fee. Okay. Guys, I think we've got this figured out.
Done. Print.
Dysrhythmia says, damn it, Aaron, be a real capitalist and keep the damn money. I will, but it will be attributed toward the goal. Do you understand?
Do you understand? I think I understand. Do you understand?
Like, instead of just pocketing the whole thing, or we use it to put on another show. You know? We'll lose. Look, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right? One thing at a time. After the show today, we call a golf course. That'll be step one. All right? Honky with $1 says souvenir idea for the golf tournament. Baldo-shaped tees. Guys, these are all wonderful ideas. Just
how about we're doing it bracelets?
Free flowing, you know? Free flowing. Actual steel toe fan.
Because that would be making fun of Nick. Get it? We'll have tees made that make fun of Nick.
And says the Keanu Bisconti butthole. I love the idea. I love it. Johnny could be a drink cart girl.
Hey, Cardiff's kids.
Right? Johnny as the drink cart girl? Great idea. Coltrane says Coyote Moon food is great right after a tournament. At Territory, you could hit up their menu. Aaron will snack on all-you-can-eat popovers. Well, isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? 25 away from this morning. What a fun day this turned out to be. Not so much a fun day for this fella. This kid in the red here, he was.
All right, then we go into a story. Of course. Got to do a show. Shardy McDennis, I hope Nick Tarnaski runs into Aaron on the course. I don't know who that is. It's going to be chaos out there with all the tow boys. JT says, oh no, I think that's when we started covering the blind guy. My son is legally blind. Look up stats on hires. Nah, why would I want to bum myself out with that? Mycroft 6 months from now, this guy will be doing another GoFundMe to hire an attorney to sue his job for mistreatment. You don't know that. EFS with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, EFS. We appreciate the support. Always. Serial killer member for 27 months. Will be, a.k.a. Fernham, is a daily Chad chatter who sends Chad super chats while he begs for money. F Chad Zumock, F Willie B. No, isn't that guy a truck driver? I don't think a blind guy's a truck driver. Dildog giving 10 memberships.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Very, very cool. Very cool. Thank you for the support, Dildog, as usual. Joseph Lang, member for 25 months. I hope Johnny wins the tournament. Ooh.
My lover, Red Bar Slow, sent me.
Oh, yo, bro. Aaron, you're right, bro. Didn't do too bad at all. Is one bodacious babe. I'm totally digging the tattoo. So gnarly. And dude, her labia is choice. Doesn't want to make me Ralph at all. Which normal vaginas totally make me do. Far. So like, think she'd be down for like a 3-way? No. Totally bogus. I'll just tell your dude dad I said, eat my shorts. Catch you later, bud.
Oh, his voice is amazing. Nava, is it Nava down south? Toe thought he would be done with the revenge porn case back then. Yes. I assume so. Well, the golf planning continues, of course.
Kloppo says you have to make the golf tournament limited amount. 50 to 70 people would be perfect. Entry fee to weed out time wasters. Well, yeah, I mean, you got to have an entry fee, right? But what? Hold on a minute. Let me see something.
It's time for math.
70. That's that. Plus 18 holes. Is that? Plus, I don't know. How many sponsors are you going to get? Let's say 5 sponsors. Holy shit, that's how much money you can fucking on 70 people. All right, minus, let's say $2,000 for the winner, minus 1,000 for second place, minus 500 for third place, minus 250 for longest drive, minus 250 for closest, minus 500 for a magical whole thing. Holy shit, then you still got that much. It's fucking wild. I don't know how I'm going to do. I'm going to get some help and we're going to put on a killer tournament. Now I'm excited.
So there's going to be a lot of money to be made, apparently, just from some quick calculations. Peter Sky Parker says, this is the greatest show in the world. I think that's true. I can't prove it, but I do think that's true. 70 people plus...
Hey, Aaron, what's all this stuff about you lying about the golf tournament?
Aaron has a very specific dedication to lying and gaslighting his so-called audience for money. There's a fine line between gaslighting and extortion, I think. Grinch Girl says, I'm smart.
This Matt guy seems smart.
Hey, actually, I have a dirty butthole.
Yay!
Now I'm excited.
This is fantastic.
Halada Vagina says, beer cart, beer cart, beer cart. Here's the thing, though. You don't want, like, special beer cart girls. You want to let the girls who work at the course, you want to let them make the money. They want to make the money.
Now, there's a barrage of ideas about to come out. And I want you to compare those with everything that's happening now.
Somebody says $50 entry fee would be decent. Yeah.
As we know, now it's 120, 90, 70.
And they're 1-day tournaments, right? Like I talked about doing a 2-day thing. You're not going to do a 2-day thing. You don't do it that way. Budman says $2,000 people will be cheating. Oh, is that too much? See, Budman, you just fucked people out of prize money. I don't know how to break this shit down.
So it's $2,000 for first, $1,000 for second, and $500 for third was what he wanted to do originally. And now we're down to $400 for first, $100 for second. Even though the entry form still says thousands in prizes. Thousands. It's theft. It's lying. All the rules keep changing. And the people who bought tickets early under those rules now have to just deal with the amended prize structure. It's fraudulent.
Down. Somebody says, Aaron's thought, holy shit, that many people could bring in that much money? How many goals could I make this? Dude, we're talking... Some of these numbers here are looking like a good month goal-free a steel.
A month goal-free from the golf tournament proceeds. $2,000 for first, $1,000 for second, $500 for third. Magical hole, shortest putt, longest drive, best foursome, TV raffle, and a month's goal-free on the Steel Toe program.
Steel Toe, boys and girls. So let's have you know what? We should have a golf tournament every month. We'll fund this whole show through golf tournaments.
Wrong.
Who would have thought? Somebody had Dill Pickle had an idea. Says, I got you on the Harry Sisson Show Me Your Booty Hole sponsored hole. All right. I figure what, $100 to sponsor a hole? Come out and do your thing. You can call it whatever you want. Maybe I should make it more expensive than that, because there are members of our audience who would sponsor a hole to advertise nothing other than to just make a really obscene hole sponsorship.
Like the Toe Boys?
Dr. Silverwolf with $5 says, can I just go to watch, drink, and quote Caddyshack? Yeah, you can come sit with me. I'm not going to be able to play in the tournament, though, am I? If I'm organizing the whole thing, I kind of got to be on watch. If
I'm not going to be able to play in the tournament. I got to run it. I got to be on watch. I'm not even going to be able to play. Cut to now, for $120 or whatever, you can play in Aaron's foursome. Oh, because the staff there just runs the tournament, even though they don't know anything about it.
If you will. Hulkamash with $1 says, you're best off having a course reserve the day for you, so you charge appropriately for entry to cover the course for a day. Well, yeah.
Yeah, of course. We'll just rent the whole course out for the day. Of course. Yeah, duh. Or just go book some tee times and don't tell them you're running a tournament. One of those. We'll see how it works out.
Obviously. Local news can get involved if you do it for charity. Some people say I'm a charity case. Local news loves me, by the way. Local news thinks I'm great. Hooters Girl says, how about a comedy show every month? Like you promised. I said 2 a year. Hooters Girl. And we're going on that. Don't you worry.
The last comedy show is late 2023.
Don't you worry, Hooters Girl. Don't you? Hey, Missy, don't you get smart with me. Thank you very much. I love this story.
All right. And then on Reddit, they posted a clip from this show as well with some more details. How this was going to go. Nickel. Bing, bonk.
You want like at least $1,000 for winning a golf tournament. Hollywood.
Now it's $400. You got to have at least $1,000 for winning a golf tournament. Thousands in prizes. If you go sign up today, it says thousands in prizes.
No one wants Aaron in a foursome.
By the way, you'll never ever hear about this TV again. That nobody wanted a 55-inch TV anyway. But I guarantee you'll never hear about that again.
With $9.99 says this golf tournament talk is making me too excited for a Wednesday morning on my way to work. I know, right? I'm so excited for golf. We got people lining up already. My phone's blowing up. I'll sponsor. I think that this golf thing is something we're going to keep coming back to on today's show. But also, I think that this thing is going to get a little bit bigger than I think it will.
Wrong.
Because if we throw 200 people at a comedy show where you got to pay just to get a ticket to watch the comedy show, you can get a couple hundred people to do a golf tournament, and that's a shitload of people.
What's the logic behind that? If you can get 200 people out for a comedy show to buy a ticket, which has never happened, by the way, then of course you can get 200 people to play golf. I need to see the math on that. I need to see how that makes any sense at all.
What is a good prize amount for now all my Google search results are for a golf tournament? A few hundred to several $1,000s. Oh, well, fuck a duck. We can do that.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Jesus Christ. You know what? For all of you Steel Toe fans who for years have been telling me, Aaron, do a golf tournament. Aaron, do a golf tournament. And I've been like, guys, I don't know. It's everything I'm reading about putting on a golf tournament doesn't seem that difficult. It seems actually pretty easy. Oh, sorry. It's probably do that. There we go.
We're a week and 3 days out from this golf tournament. Coach Benjamin Leviathan says, Movie math strikes again. What an interesting week we have coming up. Anniversary show, golf tournament, and some other stuff too, I think, is in the calendar.
You would have to lick the back of my balls to give me more pleasure than Aaron's downfall.
Okay. Don't like you talking like that, Scott. It's gross. I really don't. Thanks to today's executive producer, not Scott. What if that's Coach Scott? What if that's Coach Scott? I doubt it, but it'd be amazing. AO1012. And here I thought every time a vendor has hosted a golf outing for my job, I didn't have to pay an entry fee. So an entry fee plus your green fees? Who knows what it'll be by the time it happens? Who knows what this will be by the time it happens? I know one thing. I'll be watching.
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes. All the laughter that you did, boy, if you listen to the show, boy, Patrick Melton faces have you stacking an low point. It's the low point, not the reason. The reason is fucking gold. Gonna make the taco pony party be a party of soul. To make you vandalize a van with a pedal sticker so bold the family probably get arrested before they get down the road. Or stupid motherfuckers just got NL loaned. Other radio shows are straight bitch mail prone. Talk shit on the youngins that nobody like past. Have my homeboy lame prank call him fast. Have him thinking that he hates him like right before he berates him. And the way that he baits him, put him right on blast. Like Patrick is an asshole and his show won't last. And every time I called in he treated